Cardinal fans, I want to welcome you to another episode, Touchdowns with Tice. I'm Jeff Oxford, joined by my good buddy Jared Morrison and Coach Tice. Man, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great today.
All right. Hey, we play Morrilton this week, Coach. I know this because I prepared for them now for 2 weeks.
Well, it takes a lot of prep for Morrilton, I'll tell you. So you probably did a good thing getting started.
Well, that's good. So, Coach, first off, congratulations on the big win Friday night against Valonia. And as a ball game, Coach, offensively, defensively, special teams, Cardinals just dominated that game, Coach.
Completely dominated it, and we asked our team to be sure that Greenbrier didn't affect this game. And our seniors, I thought, showed a lot of maturity as football players and went out and dominated the game offensively, defensively, and kicking game. I mean, you look at the stats. The best field position that Valonia had, starting field position, was their own 23-yard line. We had 3 punts, and I think that Ian Shadden punted the football 3 times at almost 50-yard average. So we dominated that part. Braden Conrad, the kicker, I mean, my gosh, he's perfect on extra points, kicks a field goal, and kicks them, deep in the territory on all kickoffs. And we've got great coverage teams. We've done a really good job with that. Defensively, probably the best game we played, totally. I think 8 out of their 11 first down snaps resulted in either no yardage or negative yardage. So we played really well on first down. Offensively, I think what we had, 5, 6 possessions in the first half, scored on every one of them. So yes. Except the last one, and we only had 11 seconds, and we ran a little what we call heartbreak, and almost pulled it off. The field was too narrow, But anyway, it was a great ball game for the Cardinals.
Coach, let's start off with defense. You said it's probably the best game they played all year. And Jared and I sat up there in the booth, and we watched her one time there, had them pinned down deep, and we thought that their quarterback threw an interception to a defensive lineman, and we're going to get a pick 6. And, the football gods said the referees were wrong and said, we're going to give you the next play. And we sack them in the end zone, force a fumble. And how about defensive lineman coming up with a big recovery for a touchdown?
Well, I tell you what, the guy that played, and they all played well, but the guy that's, in a new position for him, Wiley Stokes at defensive end, had about 6 tackles, 5 of them for loss, forced 2 fumbles. I mean, the guy was a man possessed, and he forced that fumble in the end zone that Jackson Seward, fell on for the touchdown. And then we had another touchdown by the defense. One of the Trail Scales intercepted a pass and ran it in. So the defense had a big night scoring too.
So, Coach, I went into that game thinking we're going to win. Like, I expected to win. I thought we were a better team than them. I didn't expect to win by that much and to be that dominant. They had some injuries and some things like that. Do you think that had something to do with the fact that we dominated, or do you think we just came out and played a really good game of football, or maybe a little bit of both?
I think probably a little bit of both, Jared. But our defense really, really played well. I mean, they were holding each other accountable, which we've asked them to do, to continue to play hard and pat your teammate on his back and keep him uplifted and going, and they did a really great job of that. And they did have some injuries. Matter of fact, sometimes when things aren't going real well for teams, their center dislocated his kneecap in the warm-up. Mm-hmm. The quarterback, I didn't realize how bad. We knew he had sprained an ankle a little bit the week before, but he was a shadow of his former self. Now, throwing the football, he threw it well, but scrambling, he had problems. But a lot of it was due to the heat from, Harvey and Stokes, Hammonds and Seward up front, and those linebackers seemed like they were everywhere.
Coach, I thought your defensive line did a great job of exposing the backup center. We'd heard about the center going out in pregame, and I don't know how many snaps were high. And as well as I do, you get in the shotgun, the snap's high, you throw off timing. It sure makes you appreciate your center.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And the consistency that junior shows over there on the offensive line.
That's true. Jaden Davidson, and we call him the honey badger because when he gets a hold of you, he don't let go. And his snaps are generally perfect every time, and the quarterback doesn't have to worry about it. Then you put the new center in like they did the other night with Bologna, and you're pretty tensed up because you don't know where it's going to be and things like that. So it destroys all your time.
Rest of that offensive line, Coach. Talk a little bit about them. Thought your quarterback, again, had an outstanding game, but, man, a lot of times he had a lot of time back there to sit and try to pick them apart.
They did a couple things early in the ball game that forced him out to scramble. But except for those two times, it was a different blitz than we'd seen. Coach Bowden got it fixed over on the sideline. But they did an outstanding job. Mitchell continues to play really well at left tackle. Hammock at guard. Like we talked about, Jaden at center. And then Braxton Hartman and then Asa Johnson at right tackle. From that point on, the first two possessions, pocket was clean all night.
Yeah. How about your receiver, Dawson Keaton, Coach? Is there anybody in the league that's more elusive after they catch the ball? I mean, he makes some really good defensive players look kind of bad.
I tell you what, he's like trying to hold mercury in your hand. You just can't hardly do it. Now, there are faster receivers or bigger receivers, but there are no more elusive, like you said, Jeff, than he is. He is just really slippery. I wouldn't want to try to tackle him in a phone booth. I mean, he is, he runs up there, he stops, he jumps back. I think you were talking about he made a square and a circle. And
yeah, he's all over the Xbox controller there. I mean, so.
And he's dynamic. And then he makes that one catch with one hand. He did the week before at Greenbrier when they're holding one arm and he reaches out there and catches it with the other hand. And of course, Dawson has put in an awful lot of work to get to where he's at. I will say this, J.J. Moore on the other side as we, hopefully get Aiken Johnson back at some point. J.J. Moore has developed into quite a receiver, and he's also got the confidence of Aiden Lester and him throwing the football. And then you got Brady Richards in the slot. Those three receivers have done a fine job, but the one that has really rounded them out is J.J., and it's just because how hard he has worked.
Well, you're right, Coach. That's 2 weeks in a row. He had a big game against Greenbrier. Then he had 4 or 5 catches the other night. So good to see that sophomore.
He fills in, but the guy that they've got to be most worried about, and that's why we move him around quite a bit, sometimes out of the backfield, is DK. And, he's probably got like 40-some catches already.
So, Coach, moving into this week, now we're going to see a totally different type of offense. I talked about last year, which was the most incredible high school football game I ever remember Farmington really being a part of. A 78-75 score, I think it ended up. But, Coach, it reminded me so much of, now I'm going to show my age a little bit, Coach, but remember when Houston come out with their run and shoot, and everything was timing, and their quarterback was so good at hitting receivers. He would throw the ball before they ever turned around, and everything was timing routes. And will we see any better quarterback than what we're going to see this Friday night?
No, Maddox Berry is phenomenal. And those timing routes, he's got all his receivers back. And I noticed in Facebook, I look at Facebook every now and then, noticed on Facebook this morning that number 19, their senior, the rest of them are undergraduate, sophomores and juniors, but the senior, number 19, has just passed 2,000 yards receiving in his career.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Maddox Berry, last ball game, is now the record holder in Morrilton for everything from completions to attempts to yardage to touchdowns. And then they got the two other receivers, number 15 and number 0. 0 is the coach's son, McNabb's son, and he is. They're all good, real good players, and they're all back. So it's hard to load up on one of them. And we've got to do something to try to disrupt the timing. And I know Coach Harrelson's sleep patterns have been disrupted quite a bit this week. And we think has come up with some good schemes that every now and then we're going to try to send more people into the backfield that they can block. And we've got to get there in 1.5 seconds because he gets it off in 2 seconds. Yeah. That's how fast he is at getting rid of the football. Now, he's not a threat to run. He can run, just they don't really want him to run. Now, their football team, our offensive football team, is not one-dimensional. The little running back is a good football player. They just like to throw it. I offensive line, I think they had some graduation there, maybe some weaker players there than they had last year, but they don't have to play very long. Like you say, he gets rid of it so fast, and you can't take a play off. Last week, Harrison has them beat, and they were 4th and 12 on Harrison's 38-yard line and completed a 13-yard pass down the middle. So we get in those situations like that, we have got to find ways to bring the heat on him, and it's tough to do.
Coach, it's a big game. We're looking at just how the conference is laid out so far. A lot of us feel like that's going to be playing for second place, like playing for that bye during the playoffs. How do you prepare your team, them knowing it's just like any other week, you treat it just like any other game?
Well, I don't think the players aren't going to let you. They understand what is at stake here. And certainly, like you say, an opportunity to share the conference championship with Greenbrier is at stake. They still got to go to Harrison. So that's at stake. A home playoff game is probably at stake, things like that. And, potentially maybe an 8-win season in the regular season, which would be tremendous. A lot of things at stake. So it'll be a playoff type atmosphere. Two good teams will go at it. Maddox Berry and Aiden Lester, two of the premier quarterbacks in the state of Arkansas. And Aiden Lester, on our part, is getting better and better. I think you saw last week his lateral quickness is back, and he's got full faith in that knee now. And of course, he's throwing the football really, really well. And, of course, the receivers are doing a good job catching it. The line and the backs are giving him time to throw it. But this football game is a big one. I mean, this is a big football game, and one that I know fans are going to want to see from that standpoint, and to see those two quarterbacks play and the receivers play.
Coach, I'm pretty sure Morrilton's sitting right there, and they're saying the same thing about our quarterback, the way we talk about theirs, that this will be the best quarterback that they face also during their regular season. From an offensive standpoint, Coach, how do you attack Morrilton's defense? What do you expect to be successful at doing?
Well, they're going to be in a 3-man front, and then they're going to bring those outside linebackers up, and at times they're going to shift their nose over and go what we used to call a strong eagle defense, with their nose over an A-gap to one side and bring the tackle down on the other side. They're going to try to, I would suspect, they're going to try to man up on us. That's why we got to be able to move Keaton around, make it more difficult for him to set his defense. If we just come out there and line up in doubles all night long, then we're probably playing into their hands. But we feel like our offense can play with anybody. I'm not worried about, that aspect of it, nor about I think, people say, well, you're probably worried about, I'm not worried about Morrilton. I'm concerned about ours. And getting ours to play at a high level. We can't do anything about what they're doing. Yeah. And I hope they're concerned about us. Last year, and you've seen it, Jerry, what people are doing to us. They're lining up them dadgum defensive tackles on the nose of our tackles, and when we come down inside, they're coming all the way to the A-gap. Mm-hmm. And everybody said, well, you're having a hard time running the football. Yes, but we're not having a hard time throwing it. You can jam 8 people in there. And then we're just going to say, hey, okay, we're not going to be bullheaded, Tommy Tice. You're going to throw that football. You're going to throw it on first down. And then what they'll do, they'll give us that spy look. And they don't have a spy that can stay with Lester.
That's the issue they had last year.
Same guy, number 36. He's back, good football player. But he's not the kind of cat that can give you problems as a spy. But he's a tough football player, tough senior linebacker. Now, they may change it, and they may put a fast guy in there. We don't know, we're going to see something with a spy. We're going to see defensive tackles that when our tackles go inside, crash down. We're going to put in something this week, Jerry, that you old linemen like. We're going to put in a play this week where we're just going to get a hat on a hat, and we're going straight at them. We're going to put that guard up on that linebacker. We're going to put that tackle on the tackle, tight end on the outside linebacker, and we're going at them. We're going our gap schemes and counter schemes, we're going to get away from them a little bit. And I think that's going to be beneficial. And I know they like that.
Yeah, just
You
hat
know,
on a hat blocking.
oh, hat on a hat. Let's give a Cardinal a chance to get a hat on a hat and a body on a body and see what happens.
And, one thing, Coach, talking about getting ready and having our boys prepared, there's storms in the forecast. There's rain in the forecast. What do you do to prepare for that? Do you have a bucket and dip the balls in water? I mean, do you guys do anything like that?
Well, we used to, Jared, but I've gotten to the point it's kind of like fumbles. Just don't call attention to it. Mm-hmm. We got towels, and we got playing footballs, and if you're going to play in the rain at home, because we've got tons of footballs, and we can take them in and throw them in the dryer and whatever. The only thing I do sometimes, Jared, is I make our deep snappers snap a wet ball. Mm-hmm. Because I lost a football game one night to Lake Hamilton. I got beat 7-0 when the center snapped the ball to the punter, and the punter dropped it. And I said, son, if that center can snap that ball back there, you can at least catch it. Mm-hmm. And he never dropped another one. But we got beat because they took over inside our 10-yard line and they beat us. But I think it's one of those things where if you call attention to it, it gets worse.
All right, Coach, you got anything else?
No, it's going to be a great ball game. Don't know if we're going to move it or not. The opportunity for the Cardinal fans to, we really need this to be a tough place to play.
Yeah.
I remember going to Morrilton last year and how difficult it was down there. They were after us. We need to be after this bunch the time they get off the bus, the time they get back on it.
Coach, I don't want to hear it. Jared and I was the one that was over on their side of the stadium.
Yeah, I remember.
You was way across the field,
It was loud
Coach.
over there, I can tell you that for sure.
The officials, chain gang over there, they was after me pretty hard. And they were really chirping while, they were ahead. And some of the boys said, well, I guess you'll have the referees up there, when we come up there. I said, yeah, for y'all, money will be no loss.
All right, everybody, this has been another episode of Touchdowns with Tice. I'm Jeff Oxford, Jared Morrison, and Coach Tice. Go Cards.
All right, Cardinal fans, I want to welcome everybody. A little bonus football, a little Thursday night. It's just like ESPN Thursday night football, man.
I was thinking college football Thursday night, but okay. We can do ESPN.
Where is college football at on Thursday night? Is it not on ESPN?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
It probably is. You're probably right.
You're right, it is. I'm Jeff Oxford. Brian Dean's going to be up here with me, at least for a while. My good buddy, Jared Morrison, is actually over. They're streaming the senior night for the volleyball.
Correct.
The girls are playing Shiloh, and the girls got a chance, if they can finish this game with a win, finish conference play undefeated.
That's
It's been
right.
the first time in our school history that our volleyball team has went through the conference undefeated.
You're exactly right, Jeff. And only the second time in Volley Cards history that they take home a conference title. First time being 2019. This will be the first time in 5A. So they're actually fighting back a little bit. They got down early, and now it's 14-10 in set number one. So like to wish Coach Moda and the Volley Cards good luck.
Yeah. I mean, they've already won the conference, so congratulations to them girls. And Victor is here. Victor's here on a Thursday night. He put all of it. He moved all of his Thursday plans so he could be here Thursday night to do his halftime show.
Yep.
And to call field goals.
And to call field goals.
Yeah, so we'll see. It's going to be me and Brian Dean tonight.
Yeah, Brian Dean, yeah. So, big game tonight, Brian, as we have Morrilton come up from the center part of the state, come up over the mountain. And I know a lot of y'all sitting at home, y'all remember this game last year. It was a 78-75 game. Cardinals
Shootout.
won.
You're exactly right.
Their quarterback, which is back this year, their quarterback last year set a state record, I believe it was 11 touchdown passes.
You're exactly right. Maddox Berry, you want to talk about, if you're going to tag somebody in the 5A West Conference with the real deal Holyfield tag, Maddox Berry is one that can very easily wear that T-shirt.
Well, they're going to have to tag a couple.
Because we got one.
We got one too,
You're exactly right.
And you get a rare occasion tonight in a high school level to see two outstanding quarterbacks on the same field at the same time. And boys, it's going to be to say I'm excited is an understatement. I've looked forward to this game. Even during the coaches show last week, I said, yeah, we played Bologna last week, but in the coaches show, I said, Coach, we got Morrilton this week. He said, Jeff, you're wrong.
Yeah.
So I've been looking forward to this. Great athletes. Morrilton always has great athletes. They're a well-coached team. It's going to be a great ball game. All we got to do tonight is come in, and, we played a lot of error-free football. And last week, there wasn't very many penalties. We didn't really turn the ball over. We capturized on some turnovers, made big plays when we needed. We had an interception return for a touchdown. We had a sack in the end zone, forced a fumble that caused a touchdown. We got them, on a high snap over the. I mean, we just real sound football. And then when we got the ball, offense did a good job of putting long drives together and scoring. And, it was 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. And great performance all around on the defensive side. And great, the offense just kept clicking like they've been doing all year. To me, if you think back, my first question to you, Jeff, is I know what last year's game did to you. Did you take your pills to keep you a little calmer tonight?
Let me tell you, I started hydrating on Monday.
Okay, good.
Because I don't want to cramp up during this thing the way it's going to be. And I've taken every prescribed medication that has been prescribed to me, and I'm going to be calm tonight. And, of course, it helps having you up here and not Jared, because then Jared works me up because he starts talking about the referees. and then I could, I might say, I'm sitting here thinking, you know what, them old refs, they doing a pretty good job. Then Jared starts in, I said, man, them refs, they're terrible, man. So, I mean, Jared ought to be a politician because he convinces me every game that the refs are out to get the Cardinals.
Right, yeah. So Jeff, you and I both have watched a lot of football. And, when you look back at the Morrilton game last year and the fact that they've got Maddox Berry coming back at quarterback, Coach Tice even mentioned it during the coach's show. Maddox Berry is a quarterback that as soon as he gets the snap, you've got about 2 seconds to disrupt him in some way, form, or fashion, whether that's defensive lineman getting his hands up in the passing lane and knocking the ball down, or, defensive end going back to sack him, and you got to be quick in that matter. The other thing is that, as much football as I've seen, I can tell you one thing that disrupts a quarterback's timing method, and that's bump and run on the receivers and jamming them right at the line of scrimmage to where that little 7-yard slant, instead of 1.7 seconds to take, it now takes 2.1 seconds, and Maddox Berry is the type that he's thinking 1.7, fire, trigger, or pull the trigger and let the ball go. But if you jam that receiver at the line of scrimmage, that disrupts things as well.
Well, there's a couple things during that whole deal that you just talked about, Brian Dean, and the first thing is, I'm going to tell my age a little bit, but I remember when the Houston Cougars come out with a run and shoot.
With Andre Ware.
Yeah, and it was timing routes.
Mm-hmm.
And the quarterback, Andre Ware, would let go of the ball, and his receivers, they're just now entering the break. They hadn't even looked. And that's the first thing I thought of when I watched them last year. They were strictly timing routes.
Right.
And now this dude, he'll hit you with timing routes, with outs, and then all of a sudden he'll throw it 60 yards.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that Morrilton does not have a good line. I suspect they do. But when you can get a quick release, that under 2-second release, you can cover for any issues you might have on the offensive line. Now, our defensive line, we are undersized, and we talk about this all year, but what we're really good is getting off the ball.
You're exactly right. Speed kills.
And so, tonight, you when you start looking around, Trevor Harvey at one defensive end, he's going to have to have a good game. Wally Stoltz, Wally, I think he was our defensive player of the week last week. He's one of them, I believe. Look for him. We need him a repeat performance from what he did last week. But even though he threw for 11 touchdowns last year, they still have a good running back.
They do. They do.
So you can't just sell out on that run. And what we're going to have to be careful about, always when you're playing these teams that have a really good passing game and they like to run those quick outs and those quick slants, you always got to keep in the back of your mind, man, they're setting me up for a double move.
You're exactly right, because, I mean, all it takes is an out and up or a slant and go, and then if your quarterbacks and your safeties aren't paying attention, then you're going to get burned deep. So that is some keys to the game that we need to keep an eye on, and I have full confidence in the fact that our defensive staff has these guys prepared the way that they need to be, and we just got to, at some point in time, the players have got to play.
Yeah, they're out. They got the captains out there right now for the Cardinals. Number 2, Jackson Nickerson. He is out, but he's going to be a captain tonight. And let's see, Cardinals won the toss. Look for them to take the ball. That's pretty much been our MO all year. Mm-hmm. Also, captain is number 12, Aiken Johnson, who Aiken's been out with a broken arm. But I talked to him, a couple times a week, man. He's close, Yeah, he might be back. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after, and that'd be a good addition. Now, J.J. Moore's done a great job in his place.
Yes, he has.
But it'd be good to have all of them. And then Memphis Bull, senior defensive lineman, number 90, and Micaiah Shockley, a defensive lineman, senior. Cardinals win the toss, and they have elected to receive. And, Brian, we're about 2 minutes and 45 seconds away from starting up here. Cardinals be wearing the red tops with the white pants, of course, the red helmets with the Cardinal on the side. Morrilton be in the white jerseys with the maroon helmets, maroon numerals. And you already mentioned their quarterback. And, Kirk and I down there earlier, he was out there
slinging.
He was out there throwing that ball, and he was standing on about the 5-yard line. They was catching it on our 40, and they were tight spirals. So
there is no doubt about the fact that he is a talented individual. Coach Tice during the coach's show called out a couple of their wide receivers. I believe one of them was number 3, and another one was 19. Yep. And that sort of thing. And then he threw in some things that they hoped to game plan for and have come to fruition from the offensive side, shuffling some people around and getting motion. So we'll see how it all unfolds. And I have no doubts in my mind that it's going to be positive for the Farmington Cardinals.
It's going to be fun. Let's talk about them dogs up front right now. Offensive line, left tackle Leighton Mitchell, left guard Gavin Hammock, the dog in the middle, the junior 51 Jaden Davison. That dude is scared nobody. It don't matter. You put a 330-pounder in front of him, he don't care. And then Braxton Hartman will be your right guard. Asa Johnson out there at that right tackle. Of course, Aiden Lester will be your quarterback. There'll be a slew of running backs. You'll have Jordan Lowe, Ethan Richardson, Cameron Miller, Jet Pierce, receivers. J.J. Moore that we've already talked about, Dawson Keaton. I'm curious to see how many Xbox control moves he makes tonight, and then also Brady Richards. So, Cardinals ready to go. Morrilton's got it teed up. The white hat says, "Let's go." High pooch kick, going to be fielded on the far sidelines, and it goes. Hey, that's a smart move. He caught it with 1 foot out of bounds, so that'll put the ball at the 35-yard line.
Right. That is a very heads-up play there by Dawson Keaton, catching that ball right on the sideline, waiting until that ball crossed that plane over there, and then caught it and made sure the side judge there knew.
Yeah. So Cardinals take over with good field position. Here's Lester. Looks like we're going to open up in a reverse wishbone. I like it. Logue is going to be right beside him. We're going to put DK all the way in the back. Dawson Keaton. Now they're going to go into motion. 3 receivers to the near side. We got numbers on this side.
Yes, we do. We got wide open Cameron Miller right here standing at 35 by himself.
He catches it at the 40, the 45, lowers his shoulder, and going to get up to about the 47, 48-yard line. Good protection there.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I said that was Cameron Miller, and it's actually Ethan Richardson. Number 7.
Oh, yeah, you're right. First down and 10. The ball's at the Cardinal 48-yard line. Pick up a 13. We're going to get flagged right here. Oh, they're going to let it go. Oh, we didn't have too many out there. Throwing timeout. We didn't get enough on the field. I thought when we had one coming off, we had 12 on the field, but we only had 10. So we had to rush Tage Pollard on the field. So Cardinals call their first timeout of the night with 11:20 left to go.
Excitement brewing over in Cardinal Arena, Jeff. The Volley Cards are on top 24-22 in set number 1.
Well,
Come roaring back.
1 point. Take that set. Cardinal offense back out there.
They did end up winning the first set, 25-22, Jeff.
All right. Brady Richards is out on the far side. So is Dawson Keaton. We're going to go deep to Dawson Keaton. That pass is a little overthrown at the 25-yard line.
Kind of looked like Dawson there may have lost it in the lights as he was looking back this way, and the pass was high. And when he looked up, he might have caught glare off of lights.
So make it second down and 10. J.J. Moore over here on the near side on the boundary, right close to the number 5 on the 50-yard line. Same formation. That pass is caught, and it's going to be enough for a first down as they mark it down at the 41-yard line. DK had to come back for that one.
Yeah, just a simple, about a 12-yard, 13-yard out route there by Keaton, and then the ball was a little underthrown, but he did a nice job breaking back to the ball.
4 down linemen for Morrilton. Now they walk a linebacker up on the far side. Let's see if they're going to bring some pressure. Handoff up the middle. There goes Logue, and Logue is going to pick up about 7-8 yards. Good hole to run through there for the senior.
Yeah, that outside linebacker there, Jeff, just over-penetrated and didn't look for the handoff to the near side and ran right past our running back.
Second down and 2. Morrilton shows blitz, and here they come. They're going to throw a flag, and they're going to call a false start on the Cardinals.
It's at 75.
Gavin Hammock said our left guard moved. He didn't mean to. Second down and 7. Lester, straight drop. Throws it deep, going up. J.J. Moore couldn't come down with it.
Yeah, he had his hands on it there, Jeff, and right at the last minute, the defensive back there kind of made a swat at it, and it looked like J.J. really held on to it but didn't survive the contact with the ground.
Third down 7. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side.
Now we got a false start on Brady Richards.
Well, you had second down and 2, and you're going to end up with 3rd and 12. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize. I jinxed it by saying we had been playing pretty error-free football. Empty backfield. There's a snap. Lester going deep. That pass is complete. Down inside the 10 to Brady Richards at the 6-yard line. I noticed earlier whenever J.J. Moore got that ball took out of his hand, one of the Morrilton players off the sideline stepped off the sideline and did the old sign for the no-fly zone. But I guess he didn't watch that play.
Well, the Cardinals are going to go in a hurry up right here, Jeff. I was going to pull up the replay. Don't have time for it.
Handoff, trying to get to the outside. Logan, he's not down yet. He spun off their defender, and he's going to get down to the 6-yard line. Down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, just a nice job right there by Logue, maintaining his balance after that tackle and awareness that he didn't touch the ground and get up and go. You know, a lot of times, Jeff, you'll see a referee that'll prematurely blow his whistle there.
That's right, yeah. 9:15 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and goal. Pass to the far back, fade route in the corner. Touchdown Cardinals. Dawson Keaton. Dawson Keaton with the touchdown pass, and Cardinals are going to go up 6-0. I know his grandpa, Larry Keaton. He's probably running around the living room right now.
Yeah, Jeff, you look at here on this replay, just a little fade route. Dawson does a nice job getting that ball in and looking it in, scoring a touchdown.
All right, Victor.
Snap, kick it up. It's good.
Victor says, what'd you say, Victor?
It's good.
It's good. So with 9:07 left to go in the first quarter, we'll take a quick break and be right back. Cardinals up 7-0.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amanda Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Doctors Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
All right, Cardinal fans, Braden Conrad's got it teed up. The white hat tells the junior, says, okay, let's go. Not much breeze tonight.
Yeah, but a bit chilly.
High kick, going to be fielded at about the 4-yard line. Going to try to get to the outside, and the Cardinals say no. Throw him out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Good coverage there by special teams. So here comes Morrilton offense and the quarterback that you talked about earlier, Maddox Berry. Across the front for the Cardinals, look for Wiley Stoltz, Jackson Seward, Reese Hammonds, number 56, and then Trevor Harvey. Linebackers, Jaquel Brown, Keaton Bolts. And boys, look at this defense here.
Yeah,
everybody is within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle, and the Cardinals do a good job stopping that for about a yard gain. And getting up off the pile is Harvey, along with Bailey. Looks like Bailey's playing the safety. Also, Bryce Thompson, number 14, is in the game. Losted Bernard, number 18. There's a quick drop. And the Cardinals got pressure on him, and he had to throw it, and the ball's thrown away, incomplete down at about the 40-yard line.
Jeff, that defense, if you look across the front, we had 7 guys down in a 3 or 4 point stance. If you stood all those guys up, you know what defense that would remind me of?
Yeah, I know exactly who you're going to talk about. The guy that wore no shoes. Quick drop. Here's pressure from the backside. He escapes it. He takes off running. He's got some running room. He's going to slide down at the 37-yard line. Cardinals did a good job getting pressure. Brown will have to come out to play. His helmet come off. And coming in for him will be Wells. Peyton Wells will come in.
You said the guy who wore no shoes. That could be a couple of them because Coach Burns didn't wear shoes that often.
Burns wasn't the one that did it.
No, you're exactly right.
And false start over here. A handoff up the middle, and the Cardinals don't bite.
Stoltz, Bailey.
Bailey. Along with Wells. Loss of a yard. Second down and 11. Now the Cardinals going to back out. They've changed their play. Cardinals are backing out in a more traditional defense. Going to try to go deep. That pass is incomplete. He dropped it. He knocked it out of his hands.
Yeah, last second there.
Lost in Bernard.
Bernard got his hand in there at the last second, swiped the ball away, just enough for it to hit the turf. Thought it was complete as well there for a minute, Jeff. But nice play for the defense of the Cardinals.
Incomplete pass stops the clock at 7:16. Third down 11. Big play here for the Cardinal defense. Pressure. Pass is complete. And he breaks the tackle here at the 48. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20. And going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. Nate Bouillon comes in with the tackle.
Yeah, had him hemmed up here, Jeff, and right about the 45-yard line, and he slipped the tackle. Broke loose for another 35 yards.
2 times you had him there in 3rd and long. That pass is incomplete. Good coverage right there, and that was Kingston London.
Yeah, London saw the slant coming, and right at the last second, poked his hand in between the two hands of the receiver and got that ball loose.
Mm-hmm. Second down and 10. Quarterback takes off running. He's going to be tackled from behind by Bailey. Bailey and Stoltz. Stoltz, I guess, is the first one there, and Bailey come in to clean it up. Pickup of about 2 yards. Another 3rd down and long, but you're pretty much, they're in 4-down territory here, so Cardinals will have to hold them here. There's the snap.
Should have been a false start on their offensive line.
That pass is incomplete at the 1-yard line. I thought this receiver out here, that's a couple times I thought he got a little jump.
Their receiver and their right guard actually flinched too, and they didn't call it, but we're up here and not down there, and we may see things a little differently, I guess. So here we go, Jeff. Big play for the Cardinals. 4th down and 8.
4th and 8. Chance for the Cardinal defense to get off the field at the 6:26 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Pass is complete at the 5, down to the 1-yard line.
Well,
they just threaded that in a tight window.
Yeah.
See the Redbirds build a stone wall right here, Jeff.
There's a handoff. Going to be hit at the 1. They're going to say short, a half a yard from the goal line. It's all the way across the field. I can't tell who all's getting up off the pile, but look like Crosby Schmidt, number 24. Second down and short. Quarterback rolls out this way. Pass is overthrown Cardinals is getting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, Jeff, we alluded to that earlier about the more pressure that we can get on Barry, and then tight coverage, bump and run coverage can disrupt his passing, and we saw that right there.
3rd down and goal from just inside the 1. 5:29 left to go in the first quarter. There's the handoff trying to get to the outside, and he's not going to get there. Cardinals did a good job of stretching it out. It's going to be 4th down, and he is about a foot short.
Volley cards up 16-12 in the second set, Jeff.
I like it. Cardinal defense trying to make a stand right here. 4th and short. Quarterback going to roll out. That pass is complete. Touchdown. I think
Nice.
Cardinals want a pick move. Did you ever get on replay? We'll play it right after they kick this field goal.
Let's see if I can get it, Jeff.
Stop kick us up. It's good.
Victor says it's good. So I think what the coaches want is you know, a lot of times they'll run the outside receiver in and try to pick the defender off of the one that's running the out route from the inside. And I think that's what Coach Harper's talking to them about right now.
See if I did this right here, Jeff.
Okay. Oh, that's a play
Where's the play
before.
before?
Yeah.
All right.
Or,
Here it is right here.
okay, let's see what we got.
I just ran a...
No.
that's too far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
find it here in a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Brian Dean. So with 4:43 left to go here in the first quarter, Bulldogs, Devil Dogs, I said Bulldogs, they're the Devil Dogs. They've got it teed up, ready to go. Here's a kick. DK is going to field it at the 16-yard line, across the 30, up to the 34-yard line. So here come Lester and the boys. Cardinals got good field position to start their second drive. First drive is at the 35. This one they're at the 34. 7-7. Lester's in the shotgun. Dawson Keaton's lined up behind him. The handoff to Keaton. DK's across the 40, up to about the 42.5-yard line. He got behind them big old boys up front. Cleared him a trail. 9-yard pickup. About 8. They're going to move it back a little bit. We'll call it a long yard, short 2 to go for a first down. DK comes in motion to this side. I think they're getting us for a false start, but they never. Yeah. Okay, look where the box is at now. Back up. There you go. Need to back up. Get on the box. That's the third pre-snap penalty on the Cardinals here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Jeff, look at this last play here and watch the offensive linemen, how much push that they get. I mean, they're at 5 yards up the line of scrimmage right now, and they continue to drive for 8 more yards.
Cardinals go with an empty backfield. Here comes some pressure up the middle. Lester runs out, gets it to Richards. He's going to have a first down across the 45 up to about the 47-yard line.
Brady does a nice job right there, just running the old stick route.
Yeah, pick up a 9. Cardinals got it at their own 47. Hand off again to Keaton. He gets across the 50 down to the 49-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4.
Yeah, nice job seeing the hole right there by Dawson Keaton and just getting south with it in a hurry. There's one thing about it, when Dawson's got the ball, we know which way he's going. Now, if we pass it to him, that's a total different story.
They got to hit every button on that controller.
He does.
Yeah. Lester. Now Keaton's going to come in motion to the near side. Lester, straight drop. Got all day. Pass over here, and it's complete down inside the 45 to the 40. Ethan Richardson. You know, that's the same play we saw on the first drive.
Yeah, good patience there. First of all, that play, it gets set up with the offensive line with good protection. Lester had plenty of time, scanning the field, and then at the last minute just dumped it off to his running back out in the flat.
First down and 10. We got some mic feedback or something.
Yeah, we got a little static coming somewhere.
Pickup of about 4.
Trying to find it, but I don't find it, Jeff.
Second down and 6. .130 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-7. Lester got the snap. Now he's going to roll out. Now he's going to go deep. Dawson Keaton got behind everybody. Touchdown number 6. Let's see what we got. A little extracurricular here at about the 37-yard line.
Here's a replay. Just a nice job by Lester. Throwing that ball up for the end zone, and DK sliding right underneath it.
Let's see what we got. Flag here. Oh, no. At the 37-yard line. And I saw Jake Davison and one of their guys really getting after it. So let's see what the call is. .51.
That's Davidson, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to wipe that 6 points off the board.
Yeah.
Make it second down and long.
Yeah, move it back to the Cardinal 49-yard line. Yeah. Oh, no.
They're going to give us a free 5 yards back, make it a little shorter.
I like it. So that's timeout for Morrilton. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
kickoff event is on now at Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices, special financing, and your next ride is ready for you at any of our locations in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale. Don't forget about the Lewis Guarantee, home and double the factory warranty, only at Lewis Automotive Group.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food to those putting it on everyone's plate.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Lester rolls out to the left. Now he's going to have to get away from some. They're going to catch him. They're going to get him all the way back at the 45-yard line. They're going to give him at the 46.
I don't get that, Jeff. They called Davidson a while ago for unsportsmanlike conduct, and now their guys stomping all over our quarterback and then pushing our guys, and we can't get them to throw a flag on them.
Well, there you go. Get on the referees there, Brian Dean. 15 seconds left on the play clock. So the Cardinals are going to go with an empty backfield. 3 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. 3rd down and 23. The pass to the near side at the 50, then down to the 40-yard line. That'll make it pick up of about 13, make it 4th down and 10. Cardinal offense will stay on the field. Well, end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. Game all tied up, 7-7. We'll be right back.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our Youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Start of the second quarter. Big play for the Cardinal offense. 4th down and 10 at the Morrilton 40-yard line. They're going to get 5 of them right there.
Thought that may happen after they got the first encroachment penalty, showing a tendency that they may jump offside. Good hard count there by Lester is going to bring up 4th down and 5. I'd like to say congratulations to the Volley Cards winning the second set tonight against Shiloh, 25-19. Up 2 sets to none, headed to set number 3, and hopefully they can complete the 3-game sweep here, Jeff.
I like it. Lester in the shotgun. Here comes some pressure. Lester going deep. J.J. Moore, touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. catches it at the 7. Great adjustment on the route by the sophomore. Catches it at the 7, then drags them into the end zone.
Yeah, we'll see it right here, Jeff. Just a little go route. J.J. bends back inside to complete the pass, and to the house he takes it.
kick is up. Oh, it's good.
It's good, Victor. That's what you said, wasn't it? What'd you say, Victor?
Oh, I say it's good.
It's good.
I know.
like it.
I know.
like it.
You guys have to be specific. Every time I say it's good, you know this.
I like it. I like it. Brian Dean, good answer there by the offense.
Yeah, it really was, and way to overcome a little bit of adversity, getting deep, getting pushed back deep behind the chains, and good pickup on third down, make it 4th down and 10, get a hard count, make it 4th down and 5, and then taking it to the house was J.J. Moore from Lester.
Yeah, 35-yard touchdown pass. Needed 5 yards there, and Lester said, I think I'll just take that plus 30. Flag is laying straight down. Conrad's got it teed up. There's a nice high kick going to drive them into about the 5-yard line. They're trying to get outside. Oh, boy, ball's out. Cardinals may have caught it. It's still out. Still out. There's a dog pile for it. Let's see who's going to come out with it.
Morrilton.
Well, Cardinals had an opportunity right there.
As some Cardinal fans, I hear them from inside the booth. Didn't really like the call, but I think we had a hold of the helmet from number 2, who recovered the fumble instead of the football.
Well, we should have got it. Here's Cardinal defense. Handoff up the middle. Stoltz is going to hit him. He's going to drag the pile forward, get to about the 31, 32-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 7. Looks like Jackson Seward gets up off the pile along with Reese Hemmons. 2nd down and 3. Trying to go deep, and that pass is complete. Across midfield. Good tackle there by Nate Bullion.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of green grass in front. Green turf in front of him there, Jeff, and Bullion held on and was able to drag him to the ground.
1st down and 10. The ball's at the Cardinal 45. Now the Cardinals change their defensive look. Ooh, boys, that was a smoke.
Yes, it was.
That was a smoke right there as Kingston London introduced himself just as the ball got there.
Yeah, we'll see it again right here, Jeff. Kingston does a nice job reading that play, coming off of his guy and just introducing himself.
2nd down and 10. Going deep. Pass is incomplete, out of bounds.
We see the accuracy of Barry there on his pass. I mean, that ball was right on the money, just a bit wide.
3rd down and 10. 10:23 left to go in the first half. Quarterback going to take off running. Harvey's going to track him down, but not until he picks up 12 yards. That's the 2nd time he's done that to us. About the same amount of yards.
Yeah, unfortunately, the White Hat missed a hold on our left defensive end there. Jersey numbers being pulled one way, and he's running the other way.
Handoff. Stoltz is going to dive at his ankles, and the rest of the Cardinals are going to come in to help. Guy just took a swat at Jackson Seward's helmet. They just pushed another one down.
And another one. Nice job there by our interior defensive linemen, just clogging the holes, giving them nowhere to go.
2nd down and 8. Quarterback's trying to scramble. Now he's going to try to throw toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete out of the back of the end zone.
And I think that's the right call there, Jeff. Had his left foot out of bounds when he caught that ball, so
the white hat started to call it a touchdown.
I don't know how he could call it from there. And I was a little concerned that we may have missed that call because these guys were... Are we down a ref tonight? Is there one usually deeper?
Yeah, there is. It was Thursday night. You had to piece the crew together.
Yeah, we piecing crews together everywhere. I mean, we've got us kind of pieced together over here with Morrison being over there. Our coaching staff is split half between here and half at Pea Ridge.
3rd down and 8. That pass, oh my goodness. Boy, as soon as he threw it, I thought Kingston London had it. Kingston slipped.
Yeah.
4th down and 8. So now let's see if the Cardinals defense can make a big play. They're in the same opportunity that Morrilton had just a couple minutes ago. Ball's at the 31-yard line. 9:08 left to go here in the half. That pass is incomplete. Cardinal defense is going to get off the field. The Cardinals pressure. And Brian, you talked about in the pregame. Get a little pressure on him, get him off that spot. And the pass was a little low and behind him, and the receiver couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And I tell you what, did you see after the play, Coach Harrelson down here on the sidelines just jumping up and down, excited for his defensive boys because now he knows that the ball goes back into our offense and Lester and company is going to do some damage.
Lester will be in the shotgun. Ethan Richardson will be lined up right beside him. 2 receivers on either side. There's the pass to DK, and he makes one miss. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, just a little stop route, 5-yard stop route there by Dawson Keaton, and Lester did a nice job finding him wide open, and
Dawson hit the 0 button, did a spin move, and he was gone.
And it turned left.
8:50 left to go. He stepped out of bounds. Why's the clock running? That's my question. Question of the night. Lester, straight drop. Now he's going to scramble. Now he's going to throw to Keaton, and the pass is incomplete at about the 39-yard line. Second down and 10.
Lester there did a nice job of avoiding the pressure. Waited to the last second, tried to fire it to where only DK can catch it. Did a nice job and just unable to hang on to that one.
Keaton comes into motion to the near side.
I think this is a matchup over here that...
Here comes the option play. Lester inside the 40, inside the 35. That'll be enough for a first down at the 34-yard line.
Brady Richards did a nice job there, Jeff. He kind of blocked downfield a little bit and then clogged up 2 guys right in the middle of the field to allow Lester to pick up an extra 7 yards there.
Oh, Asa Johnson trying to calm Jaden Davison down. Jaden's already got 1 personal foul penalty. Can't afford a second when you'll be out of the game. Lester, hand off to Loeb. Loeb, inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line. There comes a flag. This one may be on them.
Yeah, a little extracurricular activity Our offensive lineman got up from the turf and then got pushed right back down to it.
Personal foul on Morrilton. They'll move the sticks as we pick up 15 yards. We'll say hello to Tanya McQuiston. I know she's home watching the game. First down and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball's at the Morrilton Devil Dog 18. Lester, straight drop. Tried to hit Brady Richards, I believe, over on the far side. Or is it Dawson Keaton?
That's Keaton.
Dawson couldn't get turned around. They catch that one. So make it second down and 10. Cardinals looking to go ahead by 2 touchdowns. Keaton comes over to the near side. Lester, straight drop, out route, pass is incomplete at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that pass just a little high. It was still catchable, but Keaton, the old cornerback, just stuck his hand right between Keaton's hands and disrupted that pass.
Third down and 10. Big play here for the Cardinal offense with 7:34 left to go in the first half.
Yeah, here's the thing, Jeff. Don't have to pick it all up here because you got a fourth down play to happen as well. So pick up 5 or 6 yards and make it fourth down and manageable. Instead of,
I sure would like to pick up 11.
That'd be nice too.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it right here. The Cardinal defense gets a stop, holds them on fourth down. The Cardinals want to capitalize here because this is, Brian, this is going to be like that Greenbrier game. Both offenses are so good. You just about need to score. About every time you have it, you need to score.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We were fortunate enough to get Morrilton to turn the ball over on downs midway through the second quarter right now, and it'd be nice to be able to go up by 14, put a little pressure back on their side a little bit more, possibly going into halftime down 14.
Yeah. How's our volleyball team doing?
They are up 16-12 in the third set, winners of set number 1 and set number 2 as well. So
yeah. So they close this out. They'll finish the conference season undefeated.
Very true.
Lester, straight drop. Here comes the tunnel screen to Keaton. Keaton makes one miss. Now he turns it upfield, and he's going to get down to the 13-yard line. And there's a pickup of about 6. So there you go, Brian. There's your fourth down and 4 that you was talking about.
Very well manageable. We've seen the Cardinals for the most part all night have picked up at least 4 yards on every play. So no need to necessarily settle for a field goal here, but just pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Big play here for the Cardinal defense, or offense. Lester, straight drop. Pass is complete to Dawson Keaton inside the 5. He's going to make 2. Dawson Keaton, touchdown. I don't even know what to say on that deal. He fakes one out and he sees another one coming. He Tom Cruises, put his brakes on, dude flies right by, and then he just kind of walks into the end zone.
I know, I saw that. Jeff, it kind of looked like he went to it kind of looked like he went to juke out the goal line there for a minute as well. Right after this PAT attempt, we'll see that replay.
Stop, kick us up. Let's go.
Almost got blocked.
Is it good, Victor?
Yep, almost got blocked.
You said it's good?
Yep.
It's good.
Yeah, almost walked off.
Yeah, almost don't count.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's that touchdown, Jeff.
Watch him. He catches it here, and he's going to spin move. There.
Yep.
I'm just going to stop and let you go on by. Yeah.
Great play by Dawson Keaton and the Redbirds to go up 21-7.
Give Dawson Keaton his third touchdown of the night. You know, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing that Grandpa Larry is probably calling everybody in the neighborhood right now and telling them, you better come over here and watch what my grandson's doing.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, off to a great start. Hopefully that night continues for Lester and Dawson Keaton, specifically Dawson in that manner. And more importantly, hopefully it continues for the Redbirds.
I do too. Oh, Carroll in Connecticut would like that. I bet, we got people in Connecticut watching.
Man, Jeff, we got people all over the world. We got people in Germany.
I like it.
Watching our broadcast. Now, tonight, there's no telling if they're watching ours or watching the volleyball or watching both.
Ball's put on the ground.
Oh, got him anyway.
Yeah. He tried to catch it at the 8, and he fumbled it, and he picked it up, and he's going to get back to about the 17-yard line. So here comes the Cardinal defense.
Kickoff coverage teams have been doing a nice job all night. I think the Morrilton Devil Dogs have started at their 20.
25 or under. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cardinals going to change defense. A handoff up the middle. Going to pick up about 7 yards. Get the ball up to the 24. Peyton Bailey in to make the tackle on that one. Oh, that's a false start, man. But that's okay. They're going to lose about 4 yards back to the 20.
Yeah, nice job there by Stoltz, I think, getting the initial penetration and contact in the backfield.
3rd down and 7 is what the spotter says. See if we can hold them here. We've had them in 3rd and long a bunch. Cardinals up 21-7. 5:32 left to go here in the first half. That pass is complete out at the 31-yard line. Bailey comes in from a safety spot and helps Bernard in on the tackle.
And just a simple 10-yard out route there by that wide receiver and good delivery from Barry.
Good job by Hammonds. Hammonds shucked his blocker, stood in the hole, and hit the runner and waited for the help to come. And here come Trevor Harvey and Seward.
Reese Hammonds.
Yeah, that's a good job. Good job there by the junior defensive lineman. Pass is complete. Breaks 2 tackles, trying to get to the sticks, does get to the sticks, and gets to the 41-yard line. But the Cardinals had a pretty good job, had him hemmed up, but just couldn't get him to the ground.
Yeah, it's a nice play by that wide receiver. We had 3 guys on him. He was able just to kind of slither his way through it and get enough for the first down.
1st down and 10. Trying to go deep. He got a receiver, and he overthrows it at the 20-yard line.
I like it. Wide receiver had a step or two there, and Barry launched it on a go route, showed the strength of his arm, Jeff. I mean, that's a 20, 30, 35, 40-yard pass there.
He can throw it 60.
There's no doubt. We've seen him do it, but
he got a pretty nice touch. Cardinals get to the quarterback, but he gets away just as he gets hit, and the pass is complete down to the Cardinal 42-yard line. Jackson Seward hit him just as he threw it.
Volley cards up in set number 3, Jeff, 22-19.
3 more points. Handoff trying to get to the outside. Thought Harvey had him, but he slipped him. Woo. Boy, somebody come in and cleaned him.
Yeah, it did. 11.
11's Nate Bouillon.
We used to have a term for that called a decleater, and that was definitely a decleater.
Second down at about 6, or about 4, I'm sorry. Pick up a 6. 3:20 to go here in the first half. The pass is off the receiver's hands. He was wide open at the 33-yard line. They'll stop the clock with 3:12 left to go in the half. Third down and 4. Empty backfield. Here comes the blitz. They run the screen, and they're going to have enough for a first down at the 29-yard line. They had a perfect call on our blitz.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. I thought we had it sniffed out there for a minute and just got a little away from us. We need to stop here, Jeff, or the clock to run out before they score. Because here's the thing. We kicked off to start the game. Morrilton goes down and scores here, pulls within 7. They get the ball in the second half. That could tie us back up.
You're right. Running play up the middle. He's at the 15-yard line. Biggest gain of 15 yards. That's the biggest running gain they've had all game. Keaton Jones, senior running back, 5'8", 180. Now they're going to try to run the fade route, and it is touchdown.
Well, the bad news is, Jeff, they just put 6 points up on the board, potentially 7. Good news is we still got 2:22 to go return the favor to them.
You're right.
That's a lot of time for the Cardinal offense.
Stop kicking up. Oh, it's good.
Almost got blocked.
Yeah, I almost got blocked.
Yeah. So 2:22 left to go in the first half. Brian Dean, you called it. First thing I thought when I scored, they left too much time.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, we've seen the Cardinal offense score in a hurry. So now I'd like to see us go down and score, but this time take 2 minutes and 21 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. I'd like to do score sport like we did at Harrison with 0 time left on the clock.
That would be even better.
Cardinals have 1 timeout left. What's the score of volleyball now?
Well, Shiloh just won set number 3, 25-22. Nope, they called it in. So it's 23-24 Shiloh right now.
Shiloh went on a run.
They did. We had them down 22-19, and they rattled off 5 straight.
Morrilton's got it teed up. Boys, get on
It's a live ball.
Keaton recovers it at the 30. Boys, we got pretty fortunate right there.
Yes, we did. Luckily, that ball bounced off looked like off of our player right into Keaton's hands, and he picked it up to secure it for us at the 31-yard line. 24-24, Jeff. Volley cards. Even the score up. Now you got to win by 2.
I like it. 2:18 left to go in the half, and here comes Lester and the boys. He'll start out in an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side, We got numbers on the far side. Oh, now they adjust. Lester, straight drop. Pass is complete to the 35-yard line. Dawson Keaton with the catch.
Volley Cards with match point up 25-24 now.
Lester going to scramble. Pass is complete, but there's a flag, and I think they're going to get the Cardinals for a hold.
Got us for holding, Jeff.
Said Braxton Hartman. Wipe the first down off the board. Move the Cardinals back to the 21-yard line. Second down and 20. It is from the previous spot. No, we was at the 31. We had second and 10. Lester going deep. J.J. Moore with a one-hand catch at the 50 at the 45-yard line. What a snag by J.J. Moore.
Yeah, let's watch that again here, Jeff. J.J.'s just running a little. I mean, what a Odell Beckham moment there for J.J. Moore.
Great snag by the sophomore. First down and 10 at the Morrilton 44-yard line.
27-25, Volley Cards won it.
Congratulations to the Cardinals, undefeated conference champs. Lester, empty backfield, a straight drop. Now he's going to roll this way. Going to be knocked out of bounds. A pickup of about a yard.
I'd like to say a big congratulations to the Volley Guards and Coach Mode, undefeated conference champs. First time in school history, second conference championship in school history. First time since 2019, first time in the 5A.
Pastor Richards, he makes one miss at the 40, and second guy's going to come and clean him up.
Yeah, nice job there by Brady securing that catch and taking it in, making the first guy move, or not move, first guy miss, and then picking up an extra yard before he got brought down to the ground.
Third down and 6. Two receivers to the near side. Lester, here can come on the option. There's the pitch. Going to set their foot and going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be fourth down and 6. Look for Morrilton to use a timeout, and they do. With 54 seconds left to go here in the half. So this is a big play here for the Cardinal offense.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Jeff. Need to pick up a first down, keep this drive alive, keep the possibility of us punching another one in the end zone before the half. Can't come up short because 54 seconds is a long time for, well, let's say that this play takes 6 seconds. 49 seconds is quite a bit of time for Morrilton. Punch another one in.
57 seconds what guys can put on the clock. That's right. I watched whenever the referee was trying to call the timeout. I had my mic up. I put my mic up. Have you been able to hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much of the drive I've called. I don't know. Anyways, fourth down and 6. 57 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Cardinal offense can dial up right here. Lester, straight drop. Pass is incomplete. So Morrilton will take over on downs. First down at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, we got to hold them, Jeff, for 52 seconds. Can't let them go down and Bill Belichick us going into halftime, even the score up, and then come out of the locker rooms after half and potentially go up by 7.
Cardinal defense going to make a stand right here. Morrilton with 1 timeout left. Here they run the trap. And the Cardinals going to get that pretty quick. Brown along with Harvey. Play clock or game clock's at 38 seconds. Cardinals got some pressure on the quarterback, get him before he goes out of bounds, and they let him get out of bounds. Be enough for a first down at the Cardinal 49-yard line. Game clock's at 24.
That's a false start. Wide receivers and tackle jumped a little early.
Don't get me mad, Brian Dean.
I'm not trying to, Jeff. I'm just calling it like we've seen it.
Second down in a yard. Make it 2. Trying to run a double move, and the quarterback's going to take off running. They're going to slide down at the 26-yard line. They'll stop the clock while they move the chains, and Tony Parsley will hurry down there and get the box set, and Morrilton will use their last timeout. So the ball's at the Cardinal 25-yard line, Brian. We'll keep it right here. And, you know, they've got time to run 2 or 3 plays the way they work the sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish they would watch this receiver over here. I mean, right before he snaps, he jerks that foot. You know, but
And trying to tell you, Jeff, that was occurring. And, you know, here's the thing. I mean, we play tight coverage here, get some pressure on Maddox Berry, force him to run. Maybe we can run the 11 seconds off before they get, well, I mean, we have to get him to the ground before he crosses the end zone. But, you know, if he goes to scramble, that's going to waste more time off the clock, and they just burn their last time out. So,
Coach Tice is talking to the white hat. All right, here we go. Big 11 seconds here for the Cardinal defense.
He flinched again.
Pass is complete at the 10. Hey, you know what? 5, 4, 3. They're not going to get it off.
No, they're not.
Oh, they stopped the clock.
They stopped the clock?
Because of first down.
Oh.
Now they're going to down it with 1 second. Last one.
Unfortunately, I think is the right call.
So the ball's at the 10-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinal defense can get a big stop.
Needed right here, Jeff.
Quarterback drops back. Now you're going to take off. Pass is incomplete. Bailey jumped in front of it, knocked it down, so the Cardinals will head to the locker room with a 7-point lead.
Yeah,
go ahead, Brian.
I was just going to say, Jeff, I think if Bailey holds on to it, he's cutting to the Morrilton sidelines. There wasn't anybody over there. He might have taken that one to the house, but hey, you know what? I'll take an incomplete pass at the end of the half.
You're right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for Victor and Brian Dean's halftime show.
Don't Get benched by slow internet? Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Guys, I'm not sure. I'm running out of ideas. I just think we're going to have to come back to this at a different time.
Hey, you forgot your keys.
All right, Cardinal fans, we are back. 21-14, Redbirds on top at halftime. Just saw the dance team perform their halftime performance to Thriller, which can only mean one thing. Well, two things, Victor. Number one, Halloween's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Number two, it's time for Victor's halftime show. So, Victor, what's been going on, buddy?
Not much. It's Thursday.
It is Thursday. How about the fact that we call on football on a Thursday night?
I know because there's rain coming in tomorrow.
Yes, that's exactly right. Threat of rain, threat of severe storms, and that sort of thing. So,
yeah.
Victor, we're not the only ones playing tonight. We've got some other area games going on, too. Who you got there?
Yeah, and there's not too much. To start with Fayetteville, they're playing in Spindle as the Bulldogs leading the Fayetteville lead 14-13 in the second quarter. And we got Bentonville taking on Rogers as the Tigers leading 7-0. And we got Rogers Heritage playing at Bentonville West as the Warriors leading 14-7 in the first quarter. And we got Greenwood playing Van Buren as the Bulldogs leading 14-3 in the second quarter. And we do have this one update, so that's all the scores we have in this area.
Yeah, so the Battle of the Bulldogs is taking place, but you know what? That game matters to people in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
It matters to people in Springdale, but
Yeah.
it don't matter to a whole lot of people here in Farmington, does it?
Nope, it doesn't.
The game that matters to the people of Farmington is sitting right here in Cardinal Stadium, where the good guys are on top, 21-14.
Yeah, so we need to make more touchdowns.
Yep, we do need to make some more touchdowns and stop them from scoring as well. So, Victor, I know that you like NASCAR. I know that NASCAR is one of your favorites, and if my memory serves me correctly, it's playoff time, right?
Yeah, so 2 races left of the season.
Yeah, 2 races left in the season.
Yeah.
And who's winning so far?
I don't know, because we just got Briscoe, Denny Hamlin once. And now we have Marksville next, and so we have a couple drivers who, this is what they said, 4 drivers eliminated after Marksville Speedway.
Yep. So who are the 4 drivers in it?
We got Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Carl Lawson, and the car line is Brandon Parman, Joe Regano, Ryan Blaney, and finally Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott.
Yeah.
But he's below the cut line.
Yeah, he is. Well, just smack down in the bottom.
Dead last.
Yeah, dead last.
Dead last. Right where he belongs.
Yeah.
Is that where he belongs? Dead last?
Kinda, yeah, because he won 2 races since Kansas was the biggest one.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
So what else, Victor? What else is going on?
Some stuff I want to talk about is the World Cup is coming in months ahead.
Yeah?
So I have...
Where's that being played at this year?
Here, the U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
Yeah, Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.
Yeah, because I'm going with Spain, England, Mexico, and U.S. Because I've been making those banners lately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Victor, on Spain's team, who's your favorite player on Spain's team? You don't know?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have these clubs.
All right.
Clubs I'm going to represent to Spain. Some clubs, including my team right there, Barcelona.
Barcelona. Who's on Barcelona that you like?
Alemania. I can't pronounce his name, so bear with me. And then for England, I've been making these.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he can recognize these clubs.
Yeah, got all those clubs in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and my favorite is Wrexham, includes Ryan Reynolds right there.
Yep, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and I don't know when. I think there's a bunch of it. All of them are still work in progress. I will make more very soon.
Yeah, all right. So I noticed that you don't have a U.S. one there.
I know. I will get that made very soon. I'm just need to go because I'll spend my time at Dollar Tree getting those banners and using a long power tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like these guys, like Villa, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Also, Liverpool and Leicester City.
Leicester City. All right. Well, who's your favorite soccer player on the U.S. team?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check on the stats.
Oh, okay.
I know because I can't remember. My brain is just I'm getting old.
Victor, you're 19, right?
20.
You're 20.
Yeah, Stefan Christopher Bell.
You're 20 years old and you're already losing your brain power?
Kinda, yeah, but that's okay. I will refill it. So once I know, cause I'll be getting tired for making those banners.
Oh,
I know,
I got you. Okay.
I know, since I'm making more very soon.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and the one I want to talk about is my halftime show.
Yeah. How many followers are you up to? Because I know that ain't right. 238. You were up to 268 last week, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Go to your Instagram page. Go to Instagram. Pull up your Instagram page. Oh, it's on your phone?
Yeah, so I might have to pause my recording. That's okay.
That's right. Let's see how many. You guys need to go and follow Victor's halftime show on Instagram. Is Victor's with an S, VICTORS _halftime _show. Oh, you are at 238 followers.
I know. That's what it says on the picture while we're here.
Okay, so we need 62 followers. 62 of y'all at home. We need you to go and follow Victor's halftime show. Once again, it's Victor's with an S _halftime _show on Instagram. Go and follow it. You can check out all of his videos that he posts on there of Jeff and Jared and myself and
Kurt.
And Kurt as well. So, Victor, we got 11 minutes to go in halftime. What do you think the Redbirds need to do to continue to secure up this victory?
We need to make a touchdown, and we need to continue to get the field goal.
Yeah?
Field goal. I know we might have to kick an extra point.
Right.
Point. We don't want to see any yellow flags.
No yellow flags. Stick the ball in the back of the end zone and convert the extra point.
Yes, absolutely right.
All right. So, Victor, what else? Anything else for us?
I think it's a perfect time for the day. So, yeah, it's been going on lately to myself.
Yeah.
So, I know it's Thursday because I just don't do nothing on Thursday.
So you were so bored that you came to watch football?
Yeah, and then Friday says it's going, well, I'm going to have time to be at home and just watch some other games. I'm not moved to Thursday.
I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Victor, anything else?
I think that's it for the night.
All right. So go and follow Victor's halftime show on Instagram. It's Victor's with an S _halftime _show. And Victor, we have one last game here. We're on the road next week to Clarksville.
Yeah.
And then we come back here on November 7th for senior night.
Yeah.
Against the Alma Airedales. Will we see you on that game?
Yeah, I will be there.
All right.
Be there, but not close because it's gonna be a Halloween. I'm gonna be hanging out candy.
Oh, well, Halloween's next week.
I know. So
And that's when we're at Clarksville. So you're gonna go get some candy, and then you're gonna bring it here on the following Friday when we play Alma.
Oh no, I'm gonna hang out candy this year.
You're gonna hand it out. Okay.
Yeah, because I decorate the spiders outside my front door.
I got you. All right. So go check out Victor's place. He lives over in Southwind Subdivision. You can get all the candy since he's gonna hand it out. And Victor, until 2 weeks from now. Well,
Yeah.
2 weeks for tomorrow. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the Alma game.
Yeah. So yeah, that's good. So I will update about the followers.
All right. Yeah. Get us some updates throughout the game on their followers. Again, Victor's _halftime_show on Instagram. He needs 62 followers to get him to 300. Help us out, folks.
Okay, number.
The junior high team, we'd like to pass along a message that the junior high team has won their game 34-14 over Pea Ridge.
Yeah.
And like we mentioned earlier, the Volley Cards, Coach Moda Company, first 5A West undefeated championship season. So far this year, headed to the state playoffs next Monday as well. Where's that played at there? In Marion. So we'd like to wish Coach, first of all, say congratulations to Coach Moda and the Volley Cards, and then also wish them the best of luck next week at state as well.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick timeout and be right back for the second half kickoff. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal football on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
That was it. This has got to be it. The perfect throw, the perfect spiral. He's got to catch it.
The final play. It's all on me. I have to make this catch.
Win big today at Lewis Automotive Group as the fall kickoff event continues.
Electrical repairs. Call Buzz Electric. I can tell you Buzz Electric has a great team and a ton of experience. Small jobs, plugs, switches, smoke alarms. Simple. Call Buzz Electric. The hard stuff. Power to your barn. 200 or 400 amp upgrade. That's simple. Call Buzz Electric. Family owned and trusted by local families all over NWA. Call Buzz Electric. 267-BUZZ.
Buzz Electrical. Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank. We believe.
Your attention to the football field as we introduce the Farmington Lady Volley Cards. Volley Cards are led by Coach Kylie Mode, who is Coach of the Year. With their victory over Shiloh Christian tonight on senior night, the Lady Cardinals finished their conference season as undefeated conference champions, going 14-0 in conference play. They'll be heading to Marion to compete in the state volleyball tournament next week, which kicks off on Monday at 4 o'clock, where they'll play Hot Springs. We wish the entire team the best of luck as they represent Farmington on the state stage. We also want to give special congratulations and thank yous to our two seniors who were honored tonight, Kennedy Browning and Paris Walker, for their leadership, dedication, and outstanding contributions in this history-making year of the Farmington Lady Volleyball Cardinals. Let's give it up one more time for your conference champions, the Volley Cards, number 2 in the state.
like all over. But then to take my stuff to some people that didn't really know me and took a chance, that spoke volume.
I'll always be grateful to First Community and that whole team over at Harrison that helped get me started.
Anytime I need anything, just a phone call away. We're really proud to be with First Community Bank.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Miller at the Farmington Fire Department. With smoke detectors and CO detectors, remember to change the batteries in the spring and fall during the time change. After 10 years of use, the smoke detector's ability to see smoke is greatly reduced. If you remove your detector from the wall, you will see a date of manufacture on the back. For more information on these and other topics, please contact the Farmington Fire Department.
The doctors at Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine Rehab Amana Clinic are proud to partner with Farmington High School to provide expert compassionate care to young athletes. Doctors Stephen Whitelaw, Eric Walker, Bobby Pritchett, David Sins, and Alex Woods are certified chiropractic sports physicians. If sports are an important part of your life, you owe it to yourself to work with sports experts for your health and well-being. And if mom and dad has an injury, we care for people of all ages. From backaches to injury recovery, Millennium Chiropractic has your back. Now located in Johnson across from Pizzeria Ruby.
The fall kickoff event is on now at Lewis Automotive Group. Unbeatable prices, special financing, and your next ride is ready for you at any of our locations in Fayetteville, Farmington, or Springdale. Don't forget about the Lewis Guarantee, home and double the factory warranty, only at Lewis Automotive Group.
Hi, I'm Aaron Spahn, Lieutenant with the Farmington Fire Department. Each year, the Farmington Fire Department inspects businesses for fire hazards. These are the most common safety hazards we find. Materials that are stored close to water heaters, electrical panels, and other heat sources. Blocked exits and hallways, improper use of extension cords, and overloaded electrical outlets. Please ensure fire extinguishers are properly maintained and mounted to the wall. If you have any questions, please call the Farmington Fire Department.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with and supporting those who serve our communities. From the ones growing our food, to those putting it on everyone's plate. The ones building our neighborhoods, working to improve them, and supporting their neighbors in need. Our Best believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best Bank, we believe.
I'm Jacob Engel, youth pastor at Farmington First Baptist Church. Farmington First students exist to partner with students grades 7 through 12 and their families to make, mobilize, and multiply disciples of Jesus Christ. We do this through Sunday school classes at 9 a.m. and our Sunday service at 10 a.m., as well as our youth Wednesday night service from 6:30 to 7:45, where students can expect games, student-led worship, and a Bible teaching that directly applies to them, all in a fun, safe, and caring environment. Find out more about us and all of our other ministries at farmingtonfirst.com.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford. Victor's up here have been calling all of the field goals. And now I'm joined by my good buddy Jared Morrison. Jared's made it over from the volleyball game. Jared, I know your daughter's a junior on that team. I know. Congratulations to that bunch, man. Conference champs, undefeated in the conference. Man, what a year.
It was a great year, Jeff. It's great to finish it off with the three-set straight win against Shiloh. You know, they're a great program. They got great history. You know, it was a big game for Shiloh tonight. They had a lot at stake because if they won that game, they were going to be second in the conference. We had already clinched first. Nothing they could do about that. But by losing, it knocks them down to fourth because it's a three-way tie between them, Salem Springs, and Van Buren, and that puts them at fourth. At least I think if my math is right, that's correct. And so they'll be at the bottom of the bracket playing the number one seed in Marion on Monday. So you know they were coming into that game fired up because they really needed to win it, and the girls were able to win it in 3 straight sets. So that's awesome.
I like it. Well, now you come back over here, and Jared, the first half was very entertaining.
That's what I heard. I was watching it. I was giving score update, because I was doing the play-by-play on the volleyball, and I was keeping an eye on it. At one point, we scored a touchdown, and then I looked back, and we hadn't scored a touchdown.
Yeah. We had a little extracurricular activity that the referees did not like.
Yeah. Got to be careful.
Yeah.
Got to be careful.
So Brian Dean has left the booth. He's went down on the sidelines. That's his normal spot. He likes to get down there and talk to the officials anyway. So, Brian, when you get down there, you talk to them about all them false starts that you said they missed. I guess he ain't listening.
He's not down there yet. He's in the elevator still.
Yeah, he probably getting something to eat knowing Brian Dean.
Yeah. Negative.
Yeah. Oh, there's Brian Dean. Yeah, Brian. So.
I was telling my daughter good job on her halftime performance.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I like it. So Thursday night football, and I keep sitting here thinking, man, the Hogs play tomorrow.
They don't.
But they don't. We got to get up and go do Friday.
Hey, speaking of Thursday night football, junior high score, last I heard, was 34-14 Cardinals.
The what now? Junior high was up what?
The junior high was up 34-14 in the fourth quarter last time I heard.
Well, I like it. I like it. So, I love this extra 3 minutes of warm-up. I have petitioned the AAA that they do this in basketball, and that you also do it at an extra 3 minutes between every inning in baseball and softball.
Yeah, that'd be great. Make sure our kids are nice and, warmed up. Don't want to pull any muscles. So, Jeff, watching from, while I'm trying to broadcast volleyball at the same time, looks like the Cardinals have been able to move the ball. Looks like we'll be able to get them stopped a few times. I think from what I've seen and what you guys have told me, the main thing we're going to have to do in the second half is eliminate mistakes and quit shooting ourselves in the foot. Is that a pretty good assessment?
Yeah, and Jared, we overcome getting behind the sticks, like second down and 23, And, we made some great plays. I still go back to the catch. You'll just have to go watch it. But, right here in front of us, J.J. Moore makes a outstanding one-hand catch up over a defender, And then Keaton, DK, doing what DK does, And offensive lines have been good. It's been everything, Jared, that we thought it would be.
They were who we thought they were.
They are. And just like Jared, like you and I talk, no, I don't mean anything bad to any other quarterback in this league. So please don't anybody take this wrong. But very rarely do you get to see on the same football field, on a high school field, two quarterbacks of this caliber.
Yeah, they are very good. Both quarterbacks are good, and they're both, they're a little different. We got more of a scrambler there on our side, and they got more of a setback passer on their side. But he can scramble too. I watched him run a few.
Cardinals have got it teed up. Cardinals will be going right to left. That kick may make it into the end zone, and it does. So Morrilton will start at their own 20. And that's one thing that's been kind of different, Jared, is Morrilton has started inside their 25 all 4 possessions.
Good. So winning the field position battle. So
no, I'm sorry. They had one. They started the last one right there before the half. They started at their 40. But yeah, field position has been in favor of the Cardinals.
Well, need to get a stop here. Get some confidence in the second half.
First down and 10. Handoff up the middle. Going to slip one tackle and fall forward to the 24-yard line and make a pickup of 4.
Have we run the ball pretty good tonight?
We have. Jackson Seward, along with Hammonds, Stoltz, and Harvey across the front. Now the Cardinals go with a 3-man front. Pass is complete. Bailey was right there. Just great catch, great throw and catch.
Yeah, Bailey was right there. He was there from the get-go, just not able to knock it down. But he's right there. He's making contact when the ball gets there. It's a good catch there by their receiver.
First down and 10.
Yeah, that one-handed catch right there.
Here's the out route again.
Just that quick passing game, it's hard to stop. I mean, you try to jump a route, and then they're going to throw it deep over the top of you. You just got to make them throw it underneath and hope they make a mistake, and they don't make a lot of.
Second down and 4. The ball's at the 39-yard line. Pass is dropped on the far side. Throwing a little behind him. Make it third down and 4.
But that's what you got to do, Jeff. You got to keep that ball in front of you as a defender. Make them throw the short underneath stuff and hope that they drop it or make a bad throw and we're able to pick it off. Just don't want to give one up over the top. Need to get some pressure.
That pass is incomplete.
And bring up fourth down. That's great. Yeah, we got to get some pressure on him.
Jackson Seward said, what about a hold? Looks like Morrilton's going to send the punt team in. If that's true, the Cardinal defense is with a big stop.
That is a big stop for the Cardinals. You know, them getting the ball back to start the second half, it's always tough. They're able to get them stopped and get the ball back and give our offense a chance to go up by 2 scores. It's going to be huge here to start the second half.
DK will be back at his own 25-yard line. There's the snap.
It's a good punt.
Keaton with an extra fair catch and going to fall at the 26-yard line.
Good job there by the Cardinal defense, getting off the field, making them throw it underneath. You know, getting a little pressure on him. We got him knocked down there on that last pass. Yeah, you just keep getting pressure on the quarterback and make him throw everything underneath. Good things are going to happen for you.
So here comes Lester and the boys. Mitchell, Hammock, Davidson, Hartman, and Asa Johnson across the front. Logue will be lined up behind Lester in the pistol. Here comes Richards in motion. Hand off to Logue.
It's a good hold.
He found him some room across the 30, up across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Pickup of about 9 on first down.
We're going to watch this replay. You'll see a big hole develop here on the left-hand side. It's a big gash right there. Following his lead blocker. It's a good job. That's a good way to. That's a good first down play by the Cardinals.
Good job there by, I believe it's Braxton Hartman coming pulling on that side. Now the Cardinals going to reset. Jet Pierce will go to the far side. We'll run the same play on the other side. Got some running room again. He's at the 40, the 45, the 50, and he's going to go out of bounds at Morrilton 49-yard line.
Good. Another great blocking play there by the Cardinal offensive line. They're getting on the blocks. Our running backs are finding those seams. Got the cutback there. Great play.
First down and 10 for the Cardinals with 10:06 left to go here in the third quarter. Lester will be in the pistol.
Same shift as we did last time.
Pearson and Richardson to the far side.
We're on the same play.
Yeah. Logan's going to spin off one, and forward progress will get him to the 46-yard line.
Still picking up 3 downs on first, or for 3 yards on first down. We'll take it.
Second down and 7.
Coach Watley showing some faith in his linemen, showing faith in his running back core, trying to pound the ball, waste some time, get his defense a little rest. Same shift.
This time Lester drops back.
I was going to say we're wide open in the flat.
Yeah, I got Richardson. He's at the 40, the 30, and he'll go out of bounds. Well, that's hit pretty close
Yeah,
to being
that's
out
what
of
I
bounds.
thought too.
At the 29.
Watch this replay. We'll see if we get the camera over there. We did. Look at that. Good camera work. Setting up a block right there by Richards. Oh, we missed the end of the play.
That's a great job, Jared.
Well, it's automatic, Jeff.
Yeah.
I just press the button and it does the last 8 seconds. So.
Yeah. All right, I see you.
Yeah.
All right, here we are in the pistol. Same
Brian
formation.
Dean struggled with replays a little bit.
Yes, he did. Lester on the option play. He'll get down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Pickup of about 4.
Hey, I was just impressed that I was able to pull some off.
Yeah, but Brian Dean over from 2 weeks ago.
No, let's talk about J.J. Moore's one-handed catch replay.
I deleted all the replays.
Yeah.
I cleared them all out from the last few weeks, so it had to have been from tonight.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Second down and 6. Lester's pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
So here's that play again from before, and we'll get to see the end of it this time. Oh no, that's that play. See, I'm not doing that great either.
Huh.
Here we go. Here's that hit at the end as he goes out of bounds. We'll see what happens. Yeah.
Huh. Third down and 6. Lester, straight drop.
He threw that ball before DK even turned. That was a pretty good ball. He had pressure in his face. You'll see here on this replay that, he's got pressure in his face. He gets rid of it. DK's not even in his break yet, but it's still a pretty good ball. Just a little bit high. Moulton's doing a good job of bringing pressure on Lester, making him get rid of it quick.
Fourth down and 6. Play clock is down to 18, so you got plenty of time. Lester will go with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side, stacked over here on the near side. Lester, straight drop. Now Lester's going to take off. Now he's going to throw it. It's complete at the 20, the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
But, Jeff, when you watch this play, there's a lot of people on the ground. Like, there's receivers and, they're pushing us down. They pushed down 2 of our receivers.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people on the ground.
I believe that was Tate Williams, wasn't it? Tate Wells, wasn't that number 16? Oh, Tage Pollard. Yeah, okay. First down and 10. Tony Parsley got the stick set just inside the 15. Here's the handoff up the middle. Not going to get near as much that time. Pickup of about 2. That's more than I thought we were going to get.
Yeah, they squeezed really hard across the front. There wasn't a whole lot there. Able to, defensive end coming off the edge, able to catch us from behind there before we even made it to the line of scrimmage. You're right, Jeff. We got more than I thought we would. Pick up 2 yards.
Second down and 8. Lester will be in the pistol. Logue's right behind him. 2 receivers on the far side. Tied. Now we're going to send one over here. There's a handoff inside.
Look at Brady Richards over here. When he goes in motion, no one's coming with him. We run the same. We did that last, a little bit ago. We ran the same shift, the same play a couple times in a row, and then we come back and throw off of it. They'll come back and hit that. Fake it to the running back, and there'll be nobody over here for Brady.
Third down and 9. Play clock is at 12.
Gonna have to hurry.
Lester trying to get them all set.
At the flip sides of the field here with our receivers, we're gonna have to call a timeout.
Yeah, just too much time. Took too much time to get that play in there, Brian Dean.
Yeah, they did, and they looked to be running one play and then decided as Lester was rolling back out there that they were going to change it up. Hey, I got some first half stats for you. Cardinals in the first half picked up 13 first downs, 9 rushing attempts for 53 yards. Aiden Lester was 14 of 21 for 216 yards. Average play from line of scrimmage was 7.9 yards per play. J.J. Moore with 2 receptions, 70 yards. Dawson Keaton, 6 receptions, 61 yards. And Brady Richards had 3 catches for 49 yards. And then Ethan Richardson had 3 catches for 36 yards as well. So productive night for that group there. So far, so good.
Well, Brian Deans with the Matthias Real Estate Sideline Report, throwing some stats out there. I like it, Brian Dean. Tell Jay Moore he did a good job. Third down and 9. Lester being flushed out of the pocket. Pass is thrown in the end zone, and J.J. couldn't hold on to it.
That's a good job by Lester. He had lots of time back there. He's just not able to. And threw a pretty good pass. That's just the wrong play. That's okay. 4th down.
Coach Tice is fired up about something.
Well, they've knocked down a bunch of our receivers. He's getting on them. I'm sure it's probably on them holding our receivers.
No, Tice wanted a taunting call.
Oh.
Lester, straight drop. Pass is complete to J.J. Moore, and he's down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, J.J. pulled that one in with no problem. Just a little crossing route here. And he's the outside receiver. He goes up and in. Gets the first down. It's going to be, first and goal.
Morrilton sends in a whole new defensive line.
Yeah. Swap them all out.
Empty backfield for Lester. He's just going to pick him a place and get in the end zone.
Well, I thought he made it in there, but they're
Boy,
not
it sure
giving
looked
it to
like
him.
He's 3 yards deep in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
They're still looking at it.
Yeah. They're going to mark him at the 6-inch line.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, we don't have a camera that goes down the goal line, but that sure looked pretty close.
But Brian Dean's down there on the goal line.
I'm standing right at the 1-yard line, and Lester was in, but I guess they're going to call it from his knee in the ground first.
Jumbo package.
Jumbo package. Lester's up under center.
The old tush-push.
Lester's going to stick it across the goal line.
Yeah, he kind of stumbled forward there. Surprised me he didn't get the...
So here we go, Victor. You're going to have an opportunity to give the Cardinals a 14-point lead. Victor says it's good. I like it. How about that? How about that, Jared?
Get the stop.
Yeah.
Get the nice drive. Ate some time off the clock. Gave our defense some rest. Yeah, great way to start second half.
5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Brian Dean, they're pretty fired up down there on the sidelines.
Yeah, you're exactly right. There's some big points that we just put up on the board. Give us a little breathing room. Let's get another defense to stop and do the same thing again and kind of put this game in cruise control, hopefully.
And we're showing the student section over there, and I don't see anybody in it.
In whose student section?
Our student section. It's because it's camo night. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. I couldn't see you because it's camo night.
Hey, remember what was that? Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
You made a funny there. You made a funny. Yeah. All right. Conrad's got it teed up. They got 3 return men on the 5-yard line.
They really want to return it. They're going to have a chance to.
Field it at the 5. Cardinals get a hand on him at the 20, and he's going to break the tackle, get to the 26. Cardinal, you know what? The kickoff coverage has been pretty good.
It has. It's been pretty good most of the season. I think we struggled a little bit early, but we've tightened those things up and had a good night. Or had a good season as far as our kickoff and punt routine, punt coverages and all those things. Special teams have played good really all season.
First down and 10.
Well, I see what Brian Dean's saying. I think they're moving early.
That pass is
way
thrown out of bounds. The receiver had already gone out of bounds. You see the hat laying over there from the official at the 44-yard line. So make it second down and 10. Cardinals with a little defensive wrinkle there, Jared. We've been going in at 6, 7 men down front, and
Switch to a little 3 front.
All of a sudden, we're going to a 3 front, and, dropping 8. So a quick out route and a good job there. That was a great job. You had Crosby Schmidt come up and hit his receiver, and about the same time they had a receiver right behind him, and Bailey says, I'm going to hit you just because.
Watch how Crosby kind of just drops into his zone right here. Drops right into that passing lane. That's a great job.
Yeah, that's a great job by the linebacker. 3rd down and 10. Comes some pressure from the outside. That pass is incomplete.
Oh, they're going to throw that from way over there. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
Wow.
That's not very good. Let's watch the replay.
He has the opportunity to go for the ball.
He's supposed to have the ability to go for the ball. I don't think that's a very good call at all.
Well,
nope, that's bad. Yeah, we'll just call it how it is. That's bad.
Well, that official's on that side, so.
But he's also, 40 yards away from the play, so he has no clear view of what actually happened.
Now they're going to go deep, and that's going to be overthrown at the 19-yard line. Coach Ty's still on him a little bit.
Well, for good reason.
I just like one time when we're playing at home. I just like one time to get a call. Somebody give me a call.
I think we got an even better view of it from the end zone, but not going to have time to show it right now. Bringing a bunch of people up on the line. Watch the wheel route. There's a little.
A good job there by the Cardinal defense recovering and coming flying in to help clean that up. Keaton Bolts is your linebacker.
Here's the replay from the. I don't even know if we're making contact. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. 3rd down and 7. There's just a simple 9-10 yard hitch right at the sticks. So.
Get past the sticks and run out. That's the stuff they're good at. They're very good at executing that short passing game. Their timing is great. You can tell they work on it a lot.
I know. Look, that's a hold right there.
There we go. We're going to get the call.
Yeah.
Could have been an offensive pass interference, too. Peyton Bailey got chucked right at the 40-yard line.
Depends on if it's thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the ball was behind the line of scrimmage there.
Oh, was thrown behind?
That's definitely a hold right there.
Yeah. The ball was completed at the 50-yard line. The line of scrimmage is at the 46.
Yeah,
so let's see if this is pass interference or not. No, it's behind the line of scrimmage. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it's from the previous spot. So it's 1st down and 17. You want to try to go deep. That pass is incomplete. Knocked out of bounds or knocked off out of the hands of the receiver. Let's see. Who was that? Was that 14, Bryce Thompson? Bryce Thompson on the coverage.
Yeah, here's Bryce running with him. It's a great job. This is great defense. Maybe a little bit of contact.
More. Yeah. But I like it.
I like the good no call.
Yep. 2nd down and 17. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 in the near side. Cardinals in a 4-man down front. And here comes the counter play.
Oh, we missed him. That's okay.
Hammonds held him up enough to let I believe it's Schmidt in on the tackle. 3rd down and 14.
Big 3rd down play here. There we go.
Going to get him for a sack. There you go. There's that Wally. Let's see. No, that's 42, wasn't it? That's Towns Boger. Yep. So 4th down, and here comes the Morrilton Devil Dog punt team. 4th down and 19. That kick is going to hit at the 20 and take a roll all the way down to the 1 yard line.
That's a great punt.
Yeah, I'd say so, man. 54 yards.
We let it go, thinking it's gonna set up, but it does not set up.
Well, Jared, it's been a while since I said this, but the only way that you can have a 99-yard drive,
start at the 1.
Start at the 1.
That's right.
So here's Lester. He'll be in the shotgun.
First play here, just try to get some breathing room.
Straight drop. Lester tried to hit J.J. Moore.
Yeah, where's the flag on that play? I mean, look at the contact. We're going to watch this replay here. Yeah, he's pulling him back right there. Yeah. Pulling him back right there. Still almost catches it.
Play clock's down to 14. We're going to have to hurry. Down to 7. Lester, straight drop. Pass is completed at the 25 to the 27-yard line to Dawson Keith.
What a pass. Let's watch this replay here. I think we're going to have a good view of it. Lester just lays that ball up right over his shoulder. Beautiful play.
That'll give you some breathing room. Jerry, look for the Cardinals now. Try to take a little air out of it.
Yeah.
Start running that play clock down.
I mean, we go down here to score. This is a talented Morrilton team. They can overcome a three-score deficit. I'm not saying they can't, but it sure makes it a lot harder if we can take some time off the clock, go down here and score. And this is a good way to do it. Great run by Logue.
Logue's going to carry a pile and get an up for first down.
Following his lead blocker, finding that gap, breaking tackles, getting yards after contact. Coach Tice talked about that. Remember at our coaches show, talked about, getting after the running backs and telling them we need to get yards after contact. But he comes up, Logue comes out a little bit gimpy right there.
He's been fighting that ankle.
I don't know if he talked about it during the show or after the show, but I do remember he talked about, we missed the block right there, but look at Lester.
Lester got some running room. He's at the 50 to 45, down to the 40-yard line.
Boy, we just straight up missed somebody. They shifted, and we didn't block back for the puller. Anytime you're pulling somebody, you got to have somebody blocking back on the man in front of him. We didn't have anybody blocking back. So Lester just makes things happen.
Y'all have a replay of that, Jared?
Oh, yeah, I already showed it.
Yeah.
That's how fast I am, Brian Dean.
Did you see where Brenner Watkins just introduced himself to somebody?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Well, we'll have to watch it here. Just after
we'll watch it after this play.
Yeah, so we'll see what number 15 does. But here's Lester in the pistol. Hand off to Watkins. He makes one miss at the line of scrimmage. They're going to come in and clean him right at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what Brian Dean's talking about.
So Brennan Watkins right there. He's going to take not the handoff, but take and then I didn't see anything, Brian.
I didn't either, Brian.
I missed it.
Of
course, he kind of gets lost in the pile there.
Yeah. Second down and 10. 27 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lester with an option to Watkins. Going to be tackled for a half-yard loss.
They just do a good job of stringing this out, going quarterback to pitch man. What you got to do, you got to have your inside guy covering the quarterback and your outside linebacker and corner coming up and covering the pitch man.
Well, that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter with the Cardinals up 28-14. Cardinal fans up, giving the Cardinals a big hand. The defense, good third quarter there. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Third down and 11, starting the fourth quarter. Redbirds up by 14. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Lester's in the shotgun, two running backs right beside him. Here they come on the blitz. Lester, pass is complete. Great catch by Dawson Keaton. That's enough for a first down. That was a great throw and a great catch.
It was a great throw, great catch. I like it how we're mixing it up. We're running it. We're running some clock, getting it all the way, getting into this fourth quarter, but we're still throwing it. Like you said, Jeff, burn some clock and keep pushing down the field.
Lester, handoff to Watkins. He's going to pull the pile forward down to the 25. Give him a pickup of 3.
It's a good run by Watkins, just getting in behind his blockers.
Brenner Watkins, the junior running back. $11 minutes to go in the ball game. Play clock's down to 13. Lester's looking back over here. They're taking a little time.
Is that DK up there against number 20 at the top? We like that matchup.
Handoff up the middle. We're going to pick up about a yard. Yeah, it was, Jared. It's DK all the way up.
Yeah, we like that matchup.
They've tried to cover him one-on-one tonight.
Hasn't done a very good job, have they?
Well, that's a tough cover, man.
It is.
I don't want to pick on anybody that gets that assignment. That's a tough cover. Third down and 7.
Bringing pressure more than we can block, but that's okay. Oh, just a
little miscommunication on that play is between Lester and Richards.
Richards was open. Lester thought he was going up. Richards thought he was going out.
So here we go, fourth down. Big play here for the Cardinal offense.
We're lucky that one wasn't picked off. Their defensive back was almost able to catch that over his shoulder.
Brand new defensive line.
There's a bunch of them.
Empty backfield for Lester. Takes off running, got a spin move. Oh, he's going to be tackled short of the first down.
They do. They just bring more than we can block. They've done it twice now. And Lester's almost able to break this and do something with it and make the first down. Yeah, they're just able to get him by the shoestrings. It's a good play by them. Now defense has to come back out here and get another stop.
Here comes the Cardinal defense with 10:07 left to go in the game. Cardinals up by 2 touchdowns.
Good job there by Jaquel Brown with the tackle. We'll get a good, maybe, a yard look like on the pickup. But yeah, great job by him, just reading that running back, shuffling his feet.
Him and Sam Reynolds, yeah.
Getting over the top of the block.
2nd down and 9. Straight drop, out route. Bailey gets there just as the ball does. That kid does a great job holding on to it. So make it 3rd and short.
Yep, 3rd and 1.
Play clock's at 20, game clock's at 9:13. Another out route. This time they're going to be pushed out of bounds. There'll be enough for a 1st down.
They just have these timing routes down so good. Just turns and throws. And he's right there. I mean, that's, when you try to jump that, then they're going to run the out and up over the top of you. Bailey plays that about as good as you can. It's just hard to stop.
Yeah, 1st down and 10. They'll start the play clock and the game clock. That pass is complete over the middle. Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Yeah. Nate Bouillon was giving chase. We tried to put it in his pocket, and he had a hole in his pocket. There was a hole in his pocket, Jared.
Look at that. He does. He tries to tuck it. He never gets to tuck. I mean, it's almost a fumble.
2nd down and 10. Pressure up the middle. Now they're going to try to go deep, but the receiver is out of bounds.
They're saying there was contact on the sideline over there, but I didn't see it.
Well, that's because you wasn't watching.
Let's see if we see anything from this angle. No, it's a bit behind the camera.
Here's what I don't get. That judge, that back judge over there is getting hard tapped by a player. Having the conversation with him.
Cardinals giving chase to the quarterback. They're going to track him down at the 30, where they say the 38-yard line, 39.
Here's that previous play. We'll see. You know, talking about Bailey over here. If there's contact, it's not a lot.
Yeah. So 4th down and about 6.5. They got to get to the 45-yard line. Big play here for the Cardinal defense with 8:03 left to go in the ball game.
You know, assume they're going to go right to the sticks and run it out.
Quarterback starting to scramble, gets hit just as he throws it.
Oh, he's able to find him. Yeah, making him scramble. He's just barely out in front of us. That's a great pass.
1st down and 10 at the Cardinal 20. We'll stop the clock with 7:47. The Cardinals going to get him behind the sticks this time. Well, Trevor Harvey, I believe, was applying pressure from the backside, or maybe that was
46. It's Wiley Stoltz was the one who had the initial pressure.
No, our town Boger, 42. Yeah, 46, you're right, yeah. So good job there. 2nd down and 12. That pass is knocked down. Great defensive. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding. Let's watch it. No, that's not. The pass is thrown behind the receiver, and we just sweep the arms. I don't. I think that's good defense. It's a bad call.
Okay. That's the same guy that watched them hold us down here on J.J. Moore.
Well, we try to figure out something with the sticks.
I guess they said it wasn't enough for a first down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it has the distance to the goal, so it's not a first down.
It can't be half the distance to the goal, can it? Oh, I guess it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because the ball was at the 22.
20.
Yeah, we had them second down and 11. The referee says it'll be second down.
It should be second down and 10. Because there was
11.
Yeah, it should have been an incomplete pass. Oh, yeah, 11.
Pass is complete.
Oh,
He breaks the tackle. Going to be brought down at the 5-yard line. Tony Parsley will get the box set, and they'll start the clock.
Got new defensive line coming in. They better hurry. They're about to run the play.
Here's the handoff up the middle.
Good
The Cardinal
play.
defense does a good job.
Wiley Stoltz again.
That, along with Keaton Belts, the junior linebacker.
Wiley just squeezes it and makes that tackle from the backside.
Second down and 4.
Goes
Pass
behind
is
him.
incomplete. Harvey applying pressure from the backside.
Yeah, we're really getting off the ball across the defensive front, and applying some pressure, getting up in his face, making him try to throw it quick. Goes behind his receiver there.
Third down and go from the 4. 6:28 left to go in the ball game. Cardinals by 14. Run the tunnel screen, and touchdown.
That's a weird look on his. Watch his motion here when he goes to throw it. Kind of sidearms it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good play, good execution.
Morrilton offense with a good drive there, aided by a pass interference call. Kick is good. Makes it 28-21 with 6:23 left to go.
Well, that's a good thing about being up by 2 scores. You can give one up and still be up by 1. Cardinals going to have to get this ball back, though, and drive down and put some more points on the board. Don't want to get into a situation where they have a chance to get the ball back and either go up or tie. But the officials are getting an earful from the coaches on the sideline right
They
now.
sure are. And deservedly so.
It's a good thing my mic was up. Truth be told, I didn't know that Coach Harper can be out-screamed by somebody, but Coach Stice was sure doing it.
Well, I believe he has good reason to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Now, we need to be careful here. You know, they almost recovered a kick earlier. And we fielded at the 27 and get up to about the 31-yard line. So here come the Cardinal offense with 6:19 left to go in the ball game. Well, this is the official over here that's down here on the 45 that Coach Tice needs to talk to.
Yeah, he's working his way there right now. Well, and there's a good argument to say that down here against J.J. Moore, it was the exact same contact. Sweeping the arm, you know, and ours was right when the ball got there. His was before the ball was even there.
So Lester's in the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Going to lose a yard. Second down and 11.
Get behind the sticks on first down. Need to have a good second down play here. Making a manageable third down, or get the first down, either one.
Lester, straight drop. Pass to Richards is caught. He had to slide down to get it. He'll be just across the 35, so make it third down at about 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 is way more manageable than 3rd and 11. It's a good second down play there. I'd love to get that on first down, so it's 2nd and 6. Didn't happen. Got to convert this third down here. Big third down play for the Cardinal offense.
Lester, straight drop. Pass is complete. We're going to have enough for a first down.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, it gets across the 41 to the 42, Brady Richards.
That's a great play by Brady. Great effort there at the end to get the first down yardage that he needed.
Good job there by Richards. Know where the sticks were at.
Yeah, he's fighting for that yardage right here. He makes the catch. He's right at the first down mark. He stretches to get that extra yard to leave no doubt.
First down and 10. The ball at the Cardinal 43. 4:34 left to go here in the ball game.
I just can't get behind the sticks on first down. Need a good pickup here.
Lester with the keeper. Gets across midfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he gets down to the Morrilton 46-yard line.
It's a good read by Lester, pulling that. Going for the read back, or the read guy is going for the running back. He pulls it, follows his blockers, and gets up there and gets the first down. It's a great play.
First down and 10. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Morrilton with 3 timeouts. Cardinals up 28-21. There's a snap. There's a handoff. We'll get to the 35 or 45-yard line. There's Ethan Richardson. Pick up a yard.
You seen Logue anywhere?
Logue had turned his ankle.
Yeah, I mean, is he over here on the sidelines anywhere?
He's still over here on the sidelines. Second down and 9. Play clock's at 17. Lester's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. We got one uncovered over here. We got numbers right here.
We throw it to him.
They get it to Richards. He's at the 40, the 35, and will go out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down. So that'll stop the clock at 2:54, but the Cardinals got a fresh set of downs.
He almost drops this, Jeff. Watch this ball. It dips. He barely picks it up before it hits the ground. It's a great catch.
First down and 10. You could see it, Jared. We could see it from up here. They had 2 receivers and 1 defender. Play clock's at 7. Richard goes in motion. There's a handoff. Watkins, nice run. That'll be a pickup of about 5 yards.
Good run there by Brenner. Good blocking by the defense, or by the offensive line. But when he goes in motion, they are way late to cover him.
Yeah.
I mean, watch him go in motion here. When he goes in motion, this guy's coming with him. Like, there's nobody. Just snap it, throw it to him right there. He's got wide open grass out in front of him.
The spotter corrected me. Kirk Sims does a good job spotting for us all year, and he said it was 4 yards. But if he's going to correct me in a positive and not a negative way. Hey, here may be your chance. Hand off again. Brenner's going to pick up about a yard this time. So they'll make it third down. Morrilton's going to call for first time out.
Well, I
second
didn't
half.
realize it's only 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. We've run some time off the clock here. That's great.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Cardinals up 28-21.
Don't get benched by slow internet. Team up with Zing Broadband by PG Telco and experience the agility and reliability that you need to stay in the game. Zing Broadband proudly supports the Prairie Grove, Lincoln, and Farmington schools. We wish all of our athletes success this school year.
Guys, I'm not sure. I'm running out of ideas. I just think we're going to have to come back to this at a different time.
Hey, you forgot your keys. That was it. This has got to be it. The perfect throw, the perfect spiral. He's got to catch it.
The final play. It's all on me. I have to make this catch.
Win big today at Lewis Automotive Group as the fall kickoff event continues.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Big third down play here. 3rd and 5. 2:13 left to go in the game. Cardinals up by 7. Lester. Here they come on a blitz. Lester. Pass.
That's pass interference. That's pass interference. How do you not call that, Jeff? How do you not call that? That's pass interference. Like, there's no doubt. It's right in front of him.
Holy smokes.
Like, right here, we're going to catch the ball, and he pushes us right there. Like, he is on us and pushing us before the ball gets there. That's bad. Especially, it'd be a little different if they hadn't called that one down here, but they called that down here, and there's way more contact there than there was down here. That's horrible.
Wow. Lester rolls out. So Morrilton's going to hold us with 2:01 left to go in the ball game.
And again, they're running through our receiver as he's catching it. I mean, that one was cleaner than the first one, but it's still like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That one down there is ridiculous.
Two minutes. Cardinals going to have to
stand
hold.
up. Got to get some pressure on him.
I'll tell you what, if they call pass interference on us, our crowd is going to go nuts.
They still got 2 timeouts left, so do
There's
we.
a flag back here at the 19. Holding.
That's a makeup call is what that is. And
Yeah,
it's
well,
a bad,
that's not a true makeup.
no, it's
because
not, because it's
they
a
got the
touchdown.
ball.
Yeah. That's a bad excuse for a makeup call.
Well, one thing about it, I did not realize it was trick or treat.
We got people out there dressed up as officials? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. And I've got a cramp. That ain't good. Quarterback going to take off running.
Need to hit him hard here.
Don't let him get out of bounds. Going to get out at the 37-yard line.
Jeff, all that hydrating you've been doing, and you got a cramp?
Man, I do.
So bring up 2nd and 1. He didn't quite get the first down, but he did get the clock stopped.
Minute 41 left to go in the ball game. Going to take off scrambling again. This time, come in and clean it up. You're right. I think Hammond's grabbed a hold of him. Morrilton is going to call a timeout. Oh, they're going first down. Now stop the clock with 1.5 minutes.
Let's watch this and see where he ends up going. Well, no, never mind. They're going.
There's the snap. The defender fell down. He's going to get the 50. Don't let him get out of bounds. Ball will be down at the 46-yard line. Now stop the clock while we move the chains.
He didn't get a first down. I just watched the replay.
1.7 minutes left to go. Pass is incomplete. They'll stop the clock with 1:01.
Okay, let's watch this play where they gave him the first down. So to get the first down, you got to get to the 38-yard line.
Oh, he's short. He's close. Now you got it.
He got it. You're right. I was watching on a little screen here on my preview computer. Yeah, they gave it to him.
Second down and 10.
Need an interception right here. Or sack.
That'll work, too. Morrilton will call a timeout with 55 seconds left. They'll move them back to the Morrilton 47-yard line. Brian Dean.
Yes, sir.
Brian Dean, why don't you talk about some sponsors right quick?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all these guys for their support all year long. Farmington First, David's Roofing, Arvest Bank, Buzz Electric, PG Telco, Zing Broadband, First Security Bank, Redline Athletics, Arkansas Children's Northwest, Farmington Fire Department, First Community Bank, Lewis Automotive, Simple Simon's Pizza, Matthias Properties, Bauman and Crossnote Construction, Kinko Constructors, Bates and Associates, Collier and Associates, WT Equipment, Millennium Chiropractic and Rehab, Legend Realty, and FES Roofing. Appreciate their support all year long between volleyball and football in the fall, and then coming up in basketball in the winter.
Yeah, you're right. Those group you just announced do a great job supporting our student athletes. So, third down and 17. 55 seconds left to go in the game. Morrilton has a one timeout left. Cardinals up 28-21. Cardinals get pressure again. That pass is incomplete. Knocked down at the 40-yard line, and coming in to knock that down was Bryce Thompson.
Like you said, Jeff, if they would have called pass interference on that, our stands would have gone crazy.
I'm telling you.
Good defense.
Fourth down and 17.
This is ball game right here.
To say this is an understatement, or big play is kind of an understatement, huh?
Yep. It's the ball game. Need to get some pressure on him. Know where the first down marker is. It's right there on the 36-yard line.
Here comes some pressure. He's going to go deep.
Oh,
caught it. Touchdown. Sorry. With 41 seconds. Now, you know what you got to be worried about here, Brian, or Jared?
What's that?
That they go for two.
They go for two. Did we call a timeout? See what they line up in and call a timeout? They're going to call it. They called the timeout.
Yeah. We'll keep it right here. Boys, now this is a big play.
Yeah.
28-27. And you can't let them get behind you.
Yep. Pretty good protection. We're about to get some pressure on him. But yeah, we just lose track of him.
They did the same thing against Harrison. Scored late in that game to take the lead. Now we're going to have to hold them here. They're going to go for two. So big play here for the Cardinal defense. Watch for a pick play. There's a snap. Quarterback takes off running. No good. It's knocked down.
That's the ball game.
That is the next ball. Let's see. Is that Bailey? Bailey got a hand in and knocked it down in the end zone. So now we got to recover the kick.
Watch Bailey. Watch Bailey right here. Here he comes. He sees that receiver. He hasn't. And then, ball's kind of thrown behind him. Bailey's right there. Great play.
I know, because I'm about to get a heart attack. So.
Victor says he's about to have a heart attack. Victor, you got to calm down. I know, I'm trying to calm down. So now you got to prepare for an onside kick. With 41 seconds left, Morrilton has no timeouts left, so you just got to recover it.
They got a player down in the end zone who's cramping up. They're working on it. Doesn't look like anything serious. He's trying to stretch him out. But, yeah, he's coming off. I don't know, Jeff. I've never cramped up and then just been able to run. Like, when I cramp up, I'm out. I'm out of commission for a little while.
Well, Jared, I don't know what to tell you.
I also carry a little more weight around.
Yeah, well, here's what I like. I like that dude sprinted down there and tried to get on to the kickoff team.
Yep.
And they said, no, you can't play.
Mm-hmm.
You are injured. You have to set out one play. So here comes the hands team.
It's going to be a big play here, too. All we got to do is get the ball. They have 0 timeouts left. All we got to do is field this kick.
White Hat says, let's go.
They touched it. They touched it early.
Yeah.
It didn't go 10 yards. How can if the ball is on the 49-yard line, Jeff? How's that possible? How can it?
Oh, now they're going to talk about it.
Let's watch it. I think it touches them right there too. I don't think it went 10 yards. See if we get a better view over here. For one, it touches him right there.
Yeah, it didn't go 10 yards.
It didn't go 10 yards.
Yeah, a big Cardinal ball. They say it was touched before it went 10 yards.
Everybody's cramping up here in the booth. At first it was Jeff, now it was Kirk. Victor hasn't cramped yet.
No, I don't.
You guys, they just threw a flag on them. That's the right call. I mean, you watch this replay here, it's pretty obvious. For one, I think it touches him right there.
Yeah, the ball change.
Yeah, and then I think he touches it right there. And then you watch the ball, it never makes it to the line. It never makes it to the 50.
Jared, the Cardinals going to get out of here with a 1-point win.
We'll take it. It's not what we wanted, but we'll take it. All we got to do is kneel it one time, and it's over. Well, if we run a second off the clock. Yeah, they won't set the play clock right away. Like, we'll have, all we got to do is, definitely now.
Well, boys, that's going to be the ball game. Cardinals going to win at 28-27. The Cardinals doing the no-fly zone. So, Brian Dean, we got to come up with the offensive player of the game. And, Dawson Keaton, I think, had 3 touchdowns in the first half. Of course,
I think you just said it right there. You can go either he that way, or you can go Aiden Lester as well.
Yeah, I could go with both of them. Last week we went 2 defenders. How about
J.J. Moore? He had a pretty good first half. He had that one great catch. I mean, you guys saw the whole game. I only saw half.
Yeah. So special teams, of course, Conrad, great job on the extra points and great kickoffs. And defensively, Brian Dean.
I'm going to go Stoltz again.
Let's say Stoltz or Peyton Bailey.
Yeah, or Peyton Bailey. Yeah, both of them had a great game.
I'm going with Peyton Bailey with a game-saving knock-over pass defend in the end zone. So, Jared, what you got, man?
Man, it's a great night to be a Cardinal, Jeff.
Yeah.
Volleyball team wins and finishes out the season undefeated. Football team's able to get the victory here. we still got games to play, but a lot of people thought this was the battle for second place. It could be a battle for first place because it depends on what happens with Greenbrier. They still got to play Harrison. Junior high Cardinals get the win at Pea Ridge. It's a good Thursday night for the Cardinals.
Yeah, good job. Brian Dean, what you got, man?
Great night to be a Goodness, I'm going to step away from the field. Great night to be a Cardinal. Congratulations, Coach Tyson Company. Congratulations, Coach Modus. And the Volley Cards headed to state next week. And go Cards.
Well, guys, I'm going to remind everybody is when you wake up in the morning,
you got to go to work.
If you wake up after 8 o'clock because you think it's Saturday, you better call in and explain why you ain't at work. Because tomorrow is Friday. So, Cardinal fans, great win tonight. We will go on the road next week. We'll be in Clarksville. And everybody, man, have a great Friday.